go. Hello, hello, everyone. Can everyone hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, we're just getting things started on our end. We're a tad bit late. I had some bits and pieces to get around to do. But how is everyone? Hello, hello. Alright, let's make sure we got everything. Hello, hello there, Feather. Hello there, Shark. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing on this? It's a Tuesday now, isn't it? Bloody hell. These weeks go by so fast now. I can't tell if I'm getting old or if I'm just as busy. Wonderful. Good to hear. So, hello there. What's it? How do I pronounce that? Is it Beto Acellinus or Beto Acellinus? A Code Veronica remake and Justice 3 reveal, you think? I don't think we'll get the Injustice 3 today. I don't think we'll get any news of that till Friday, because Ed has like a really close tight relationship with Jeff Keighley, they're probably more than likely gonna be saving it for the main stage. As for Code Veronica, that's a good question. I would probably say so. I know it's the one that's arguably in the highest demand of the remakes currently. And after they've redone 4, they haven't announced any others. I know the natural step is obviously like Resident Evil 5. But I imagine that Code Veronica is definitely on the table. Tired but peaceful. Yeah, it's going to be a very, very big week. Very, very big week. We've got three big game shows this week. Then I have one video, and I have no idea what else is going to be like revealed this week. You know, I might as well unblind this, because it's like, this is empty dead space, and it's bothering me. There we go, let me put that full screen. For anyone that's interested in my intro music and where it's from, that's where it's from. Yeah, they've already confirmed that we're going to see more of the Wolverine game today. I am very excited for it. I'm hoping it meets my expectations. I enjoy all of the Insomniac Marvel games currently. They vary in quality, but they're all generally like really solid games. God of War, Faye Game Gang, what's up? Also, hello Uppercut, how are you doing? Hope life's treating you well. But yeah, I'm also super excited to know what God of War like, because here's the thing. I know they're not going to want to take eyes off the Wolverine game today. But I think we do need some God of War news. At the very least, like a tease or announcement or a setup. Whether that be the Faye game or the remake that we do know is in the works. It could be either of those things, but we definitely need that. Plus, I can't lie, I've greatly missed talking about God of War. So I'm looking forward to talking on that if we do get something today. GTA 6, I think they'll probably save that for the Summer Games Fest. Maybe not today, but just because like the Summer Games Fest is a mix of both, and I imagine because it is cross-platform, it just make more sense, right? But yeah, I definitely expect that. Although admittedly, I don't think I'm quite the target audience for GTA 6. Also, hello, Miss Valerie. But I was saying, it's so good. It's so underrated. I cannot believe that this game looks like soundtrack of the year to like something else. I can't believe it. They actually got like real metal artists to make this. Insane. So hello, Chocolate Ice. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, but I mean, we've had our share of cats. I've had like so many cats in my lifetime. So many. God, I wish I could have brought like Echo on stream. Like, zero thoughts, constant happiness. Also, hello, cat. How you doing, man? How you doing? How's your writing coming along? I know I bother you, I badger you about it like every time, but I hope that's all going well, buddy. And most importantly, I hope you're doing good. I'm waiting for GTA Trailer 3 and God of War 6. God, yeah. God, yeah, we're like so deep into God of War. I keep thinking we're on 5 for some reason, but that's probably because like the last one has been 5. The players always focus on Capcom, Sony games the most. I'm looking forward to just kind of seeing what they have today. So the ones that I know for sure are going to be in the show is Marvel Token Fighter will be there. I know that the Wolverine game is going to be here. I'm pretty sure they confirmed the new Naughty Dog game is going to be here. I am very skeptical on that, mostly because I like Naughty Dog, but I haven't been a fan of how they've become the Last of Us studio. So I'm looking forward to seeing them tackle and do something that's quite refreshing, honestly. But yeah, I want to see that. I know that we're probably getting that today. But yeah, I do actually compose together a fun little bingo list. I'll go get that in a bit. Got a little bit written like a week or so, 3 days off a week. So I don't know. That's fair. I mean, take your time. Don't creatively rush when you write. As literally, man, take in mind this is someone who writes like 4 to 8 pages weekly because of scripts for videos. Pace yourself. Pace yourself. It does a world of good. Imagine we'll get the MK9 remaster. I would like that. I know Ed recently put out a tweet about it, and where, you know, what fans wanted was between that and Shaolin Monks. I think Shaolin Monks won that poll, I'm quite sure. But I think polls like that are generally good gauges to see what people want. It's one of the reasons why in a majority of my videos these days, I strongly encourage like people to make their voices heard, because it's the best way of letting developers, because I know developers watch my videos. I've done enough shit with Warner Brothers to know that, you know, they watch my content, and I don't know if I say I take on the responsibility of being the voice, but I always strongly encourage, you know, getting people to vocalize their feelings and thoughts in like a good creative manner, because we can't let them know what we want as fans are by staying silent. It's generally why I've been making the content I have ever so recently. So let me put this on loop. Because I think that's super good. I think it's super good. Plus, I am a few. What's it? I have a few friends in the studio naturally after doing this for so long. So I know they watch my content, and I know that some stuff is definitely taking into account. Also, hello, great Bocage. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you've been well. How transform busy Power Rangers? Let's see. Yeah, there are rumors that there's supposed to be a Devil May Cry 1 remake that's popping up. It's been in the rumor mill for a while. We'll see. We'll see. I hope so. I love Devil May Cry. I like the first game, but I would love that game to get some good quality of life changes to the benefit of it, and maybe be able to explore Malay a bit more. That would be wonderful. Just for them to like open up the island. That would be awesome, dude. Also, hello, Skeleton Coin. A big fan. I've been watching your Mortal Kombat stuff. For yours, I want Shaolin Monks, by the way. Good call. Also, thank you for coming by, man. I don't think I recognize your name. Thank you for saying hello, though, man. I hope you're doing good. I also reinstalled Destiny 2. Oh, man. I can't play that. After Lightfall, I think I'm quite permanently checked out. The only thing I would be interested in playing is, like, the final shape. And just to conclude my trio of Guardian stories, but I don't know if I have that in me. I don't know if I have that in me. You haven't missed anything, Chimpo. What I did right was read off story subject but outside and jokes around him. Okay, so like a sketch draft, effectively. Years, I mean. Okay, yeah, don't worry. I gathered as much. Don't worry. As a dyslexic person myself, I trust me, I get it when I miss out on words, and I'm like, I missed that. I mean, MK9 could work, but Shaolin Monks could come after 9. Honestly, because the way I see it, there was no wrong choice on that list. because we also live in like an age now where you know, we have to be very aware of like lost media in games especially. So I'm perfectly fine if we're getting either of those, because whilst MK9 isn't lost media, you can't buy it fresh on Steam anymore. You can only really run it. Was it? You can get backwards compatible on both PlayStation and Xbox, but the performance of either of them aren't fantastic. Honestly, a HD remaster would be fine in my opinion, but I think for Shaolin Monks, I think that as a game is something a bit more deserving of a full-scale remaster, even if it is like you know, faithful. I wouldn't even mind a HD like, you know, 60 FPS scale up. I think that's needed. Vero Shaolin Monks being next MK is smart moving around, got a high. I don't think we'll get that so much to say, but I think it's always good to keep that idea out there. I think it's good. I know there's a lot of fans that really want it. We don't know, Gavin. We don't know. Sorry, I'm going to try to get through the questions a bit faster. Do you know what state of play is starting? Yes, it should be 90 minutes from now. This is just the pre-show hangout. I haven't played Destiny 2 since Shadowkeep. You got a lot of content to catch up on. I'm glad your videos are respectful and concise with your critique and like, I don't like comparing myself to other creators. I think it's generally, I like to put myself in a position where it's like, always, I'm not so much harsh, but fair, but critically aware of being able to point out the flaws and find solutions to them. I think there's maybe too much content these days that are made in bad faith for engagement. And I think because that's too common of an occurrence now, I think I don't want to put myself on a pedestal. Maybe just someone like myself can seem like a little bit refreshing. But I don't want my general criticisms these days to come across as malicious. It's why during the early starts of my career, I was quite harsh in 3D games for a really long time. Over the last 5 years, I've really backed off, mostly, not just because I think, you know, I definitely overdid it. It's because I don't want to take away what people like from those games from my opinion, because I think too many people's opinions get influenced by creators for the wrong reasons. I think a lot of people should have their own opinions, because I don't want to rip someone's, like, I don't want to tear apart, like, someone's childhood or something they enjoyed because I didn't like it. I will be honest with my feelings about it, but I'm just like, hey man, if you get it, awesome. I don't, but good for you. Yeah, I was really surprised by Yujiro, so I'm going to try and catch up on questions. I love how I said, I'm not going to answer long questions. Answers long questions. Where do you think we get more information on Justice 3? Hopefully Friday. Hopefully. Once I had the math, all you can do is scream, book referring. Voice of reason. Where is that book from? Is that like an actual book reference? Because I might be uncultured. 3 some weeks ago, I hope the remaster of it, like proper training mode. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like a real good training mode with good quality of life changes. I think that'd be really good. This is my first time joining your live stream, actually. Oh, thank you very much, guys. Mind you, we don't stream too often. I would love to be able to start doing it a more of a common occurrence, but this week I slowed down videos for the last 2 weeks so I could do this week relatively open. I'm not doing any of my wrestling training this week, mostly just so, you know, if there is content I can make, I'll be making the content, but stream is the main prerogative today. Well, this week. And thank you for joining me. I'm aiming for Volume 2 of Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. I would be game for that, but from what I've seen of the Legacy Collection, it has been really poorly handled post-release. It's something I smelled and picked up on really early on. I picked up on it really, like, I knew something wasn't right. So I backed away after doing like 1 or 2 videos, and I was like, I don't know, something's missing here. And then when I find out there were so many bugs and it was missing crossplay, it basically suffered from all the problems and issues we had with Mortal Kombat 1. I had like no interest in covering it. I'd be down for a Legacy Collection too, but it cannot release in the same way. Like, they cannot do that twice. It's not Lightfall and Destiny 2, not gonna lie, I got a bit of a headache. Forget how exhausting. Yeah, well, that's the thing, it wasn't even the UI for me, it was just like, one of the biggest burnouts you have with Destiny is sometimes just not getting the correct season you want to get into the game with. That's why I'm like, eh. 100% content is bad. It's all too common, Skeleton. I wish that wasn't the case, but anger and rage baiting is like, it's a huge form of engagement nowadays. I think a lot of people are more content with being angry than, you know, wanting to enjoy content. I say that. Always be critical of things. You can like something but still want it to be better. But like, I don't know, that line has been blurred. Yes, I do mostly stream big events. Although, like I said, when things do pick up, depending on what gets revealed, I would like to start streaming more regularly. It's just being able to find the time now, which is the hard part. After like a year and a half, I finally kind of like fixed my sleep pattern. But depending on like what goes on this week, that very well could just go to shit. I heard that DMC2 is an improvement, but still got hated. It wouldn't be that bad. So here's the thing. The DMC Netflix show, it's actually a really fucking good show. It's very entertaining, it's very good, it's very fun. If you are not familiar with the games, if you are familiar with the games, you are going to have a pretty bad time. Because it's not a one-for-one, like, adaptation. There's a lot of creative liberties are taken. Some good, some bad. But it's odd. It's struggling like a lot of things. I play Legacy on my Nintendo all the time, but I haven't tried online yet. I heard that was a bit of a sketchy thing on release. It's an actual book. I have no mouth and I must scream, which... that's actually really cool. I can't lie, that's also a really fucking, like, metal name for a book. I have no mouth and I must scream. That's like the lyrics to a chorus. That's great. The crazy streams. Yes, Valerie, would you mind pinning that as well? Just for the time being till everyone starts coming in and asking for when the stream starts. You can love something and want better. Exactly, Skeleton. Rage comments help the algorithm. It does. It generally does. But that's like... I'm not here to make people upset, you know? I'd be a terrible creator as someone who, like, tells stories about stuff if I was... purposely looking to rage bait. I'd be doing a really shit job. Oh, I've been playing Tekken 8. I got Clive to vanquish her. It's funny you say that, Kat. Because I got into Magic the Gathering recently, and I don't know if you've seen, they recently did a crossover with Final Fantasy, and this is one of the decks I'm currently building. If it will focus. Will it focus? Not sure if it will focus. If it would, no, it won't. Basically, it's a Clive card. Basically, I've got like an entire deck built around playing him. Got some sleeves for it, so I need to sleeve it at some point. But yeah, feel that. I tried to consider the anime as an alternate universe. That's the best way to. Honestly, it is. It is. It's not a lore accurate adaptation. It's 100% like, I wouldn't say 100%. It is different in a lot of ways that I would look at it as its own separate thing. I enjoy it for what it is, but you know, it is its own thing at the end of the day. Question: will you do more Killer Instinct characters? If there is a new Killer Instinct, it's one of the main. So, from a content creator standpoint. I only usually cover games that I'm either really excited for, or if they have like something big coming up. Like I've done one History of Devil May Cry episode that was for Virgil ages ago because Special Edition was coming out. Like that was one of the main reasons why I did that. So it's just like, it's good for business because it crosses over. The same thing will happen probably either this or next week, depending on what's getting revealed. Especially if there's a Devil May Cry remake. Although, admittedly, I've gone like one step ahead, slightly prepared to make a video for History of Dante. But that's going to be a nightmare to cover. There's a lot to get through. There is a lot to get through. The Final Fantasy crossovers were made my favorite cards, Magic. Yeah, you are a big fan of that. I know Final Fantasy crossover card looks badass. Behave, chat. Yeah, no, it's been really, really cool. Also, hello, Eddie. How are you doing? Thank you for coming by. Hope life's treating you well. Magic the MK gathering next. I'll start buying Magic. Well, you never know. It's funny as we talk about God of War. They did a God of War crossover. I have one of the some of the cards tucked away here. I should actually probably bring them out. I'm calling it Clever's way better than not. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't. I'll be so for real. I don't consider Death Battle very good content. It's like sometimes they'll gloss over or they'll miss very specific stuff or make very like specific niche cutaways of certain things. I'm not the biggest fan of it half the time because of that. Sometimes they'll take into account the most outrageous of stuff. Don't get me wrong. I think the voice actors and presenters are amazing. They do a wonderful job. I think everyone on the animation team is unfathomably talented. Fucking excellent. And I'm glad that they're freelance to outsource animators and get music from like independent people to have on their content because it helps promote. Everyone wins in that regard. I think that stuff's great. I'm just not a fan of the show itself because I'm tit for tat with like some of the outcomes and some of the ways they approach it. But that's a personal nitpick. Also, hello Sickness. How you doing, buddy? They had a mini crossover with Street Fighter. Oh, we're talking about Marvel vs. Capcom? Because that's the thing. Still remember watching OG. Thank you very much, Gib. Proud to say I've been a long fan. Thank you for the very kind words, Gib. Can you believe it's been like 10 to 11 years now? You guys got to know me as an incredibly young adult to now someone that's ever so recently hit their 30s. So, yeah, thank you for sticking around this long. I am... Now I think about it, if I keep doing this for about 5 more years, I would have dedicated half my life to content creation, which is a crazy thing to say. Death Battle. I still remember. Do you think Ed Boon makes remake Shaolin Monks again? Personal, no need. I think they'll definitely do a Shaolin Monks remake. It's one of those things where I think a Shaolin Monks remake is inevitable. It's just whether or not it will be anytime soon. I suspect up until the whole Paramount thing gets resolved, stuff is gonna be in flux. But we will have to wait and see. I think we're long overdue for it, but it's like a case of whether or not the studio, well, it will be outsourced. Like they want to invest the money into having it be outsourced. It's fun to watch, but sometimes they can get something. It's tit for tat. I watch it mainly because I like the animation voice actor and I don't really trust the results. Yeah, I'm of the same opinion. Like I said, there's a lot of things I really appreciate about the show. I'm just not like a big fan of sometimes how it's approached and tackled. History of characters. Thank you for the kind words, Thomas. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for a very, very long time. I'm not entirely too... Like I said, this is a pretty big thing on my mind. It's always been kind of on my mind recently. I don't know if I'll necessarily bring back the history of series for Mortal Kombat, depending on what exactly is going on. Because I've already done a lot of it 3 times in a row. And I feel like that ship has sailed for me for Mortal Kombat. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop talking about Mortal Kombat. I'm always going to talk about Mortal Kombat. But I'm just kind of like, what new ways can I kind of format it? That's why I've been doing the What Happened series recently. That's been a lot of fun. That's been very similar to the history of series. But it's a very different take and approach that I generally have with it. Thoughts on the new MK2 box office? I have not stayed up to date with the box office. I have no idea where it is. Because here's the thing. It was very funny because I did my review of it recently, kind of talking where it sits and stands, and it's never been more abundantly clear to me that film bros have no idea of how much money it needs to make at the box office. And I don't think anyone kind of will. Because I've had one person say they need to make twice the budget. Then I've had someone say they need to make 3 times and a half their budget. And everyone has a different answer to it. And there is no definitive clear, like, cut number. So to me, I'm just along the lines of, like, if the film's good and people like it, they like it. I don't care about box office numbers unless it affects, like, the idea of a sequel. I find it really silly. But yeah, I have no idea what's going on with that. I just think everyone's throwing around numbers, and there seems to be, like, no correlation or sense to it. So I'm just like, if it's doing well and it gets a sequel, it gets a sequel. If it doesn't, then I guess we're stuck with the MK curse of we create 2 movies, we create 2 seasons, we create 2 installments, and then there isn't a third. Which is a really weird trend when you think about it with Mortal Kombat. Happened with Legacy, happened with the 95 movie saga, happened with the animated movies, happened with the spin-off animated movies recently too. Really, really strange curse. I still watch some Cooking Scorpion. Cooking Scorpion, a classic. Playing MK Deception in college will change your life. Well, I didn't play Deception in college. That was secondary school. What do you think Bucky's collaboration? Interesting. Not what I would have gone for personally. Over cauliflower and a good fashion of apple cider vinegar. Oh, Jesus Christ. While you're collecting magic, I got something neat. I found a copy. That's really cool. Hopefully it's in good condition. I believe it's at 129. Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like no one has quite the correct answer like for it. So I'm just like I have like no opinion of it. I'm like I enjoyed the movie. Like I don't necessarily care for the box office numbers unless like it affects it. But put it like this. Transformers 1 was a really good movie. It's marketed like shit. But it was genuinely, like, one of the best animated movies, like, they made, if not the best. It was very good. But, like, it got shelved indefinitely. And any plans for a sequel got, like, cancelled. So I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. If they'll just call it Fujin. They'll just do that. Plus, it's going digital already. Oh, wait. So, Dolph, when is it? So, is it digital now? Or is it, like, out in a few weeks? Or available now? Or if they're about, oh, they're not perfect, but they, I mean... Yeah, I can agree with that, Thomas. Like, there's just a lot of stuff I enjoy about it, but I'm like, I don't necessarily agree with everything. Go return in Avengers Doomsday, I don't know. I've seen MK2 and wait for it in digital. Fair enough. Another 10 years, wait for the next movies. Yeah. God, that has to be surreal. Few reviews criticizing what happened. Cool. Yeah, that's funny. Because there's been, you know, we're talking a little about bad faith earlier. There's been a lot of really shitty reviews that have been coming around about it. It's funny. Like, all 5 of the big Cole fans suddenly like just popped up out of nowhere. Like, here's the thing. Everyone shouldn't even really hate Cole. They should just be kind of indifferent to him at this point. Like, my man had a movie to himself, and, you know, people complain about shows like Stranger Things or, like, whatever, not, like, being too afraid to kill members of their cast, and then we get it, and then people are upset about, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's weird. Except when you open the front of the case comes up, but that doesn't look... That's pretty good, though. Yeah, just keep a close eye on it. Do you like Invincible Season 4 ending? Yes, I mean, I'm a fan of the source material, so I always knew how it was going to go. I do like the direction that they have been taking with the show, though. Although, admittedly, the Hell episode, it wasn't bad, but I think the problem is that there was a lot hanging on it for being a show original type of thing, that it was always going to collapse under its own hype, and that is what it was. Not terrible by any means, but also not very good. How do you prefer to go by your online name? You can go by Callum. Generally, that's what people call me on stream, or History for short. I'm happy with either, buddy. Probably weeks, that's fair. Oh, next week. I know Cole could return if you haven't read quite. Well, I mean, anyone in MK, like, think of the amount of people that they killed off in the 2021 movie. They brought back quite a few faces for this one, so death isn't necessarily a problem. It's just how they want to bring him back, which is the bigger question. Nothing about digital on the webs. You have a favorite history of video, in your opinion? It's always going to be my Kratos one. That was the most ambitious project I ever did because it was so out there for me. And it was kind of a make or break situation for the channel because MK was kind of done with. It was a huge thing for me to undertake, and I'm very proud of how well it's done. It's the most viewed video on my channel. Unfortunately, YouTube are cunts. So they actually demonetized that video, and it has largely faded from the public eye because it got age restricted, which gives me all that much more of a reason coming into the next God of War game to remake that video and personalize it, because I did hire an editor for that video, and I'm happy about a lot of things I got right in that video. But I wasn't particularly happy with how it was edited by said person. No shtick to them. They did a wonderful job for the most part. But I'm very much so someone who is very hands-on creatively with how I want my content to sometimes come out. Otherwise, though, that's generally the plan. Plus, it is technically out of date. It did not have Ragnarok, Valhalla, or the prequel game that came out. I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me, but yeah, well, that's on the horizon. Also, hello Valentine, how you doing? I have a question. What made you pick history behind the warrior? I was literally just like workshopping names in university, just trying to come up with something that like would stick, kind of like bounce off each other creatively. But yeah, no, it was literally just like war story, history, warrior, history behind the warrior. Oh. Yeah, that it throws off the tongue a little bit easy. Mind you, it's also because I have, like, for those of you who don't know, I have, like, a musical background. So, one of those things that you want a name that kind of has, like, a little bit of a catchy hook that can run off the tongue. So that's kind of the reason why. It's a mouthful, for sure. But, that was the easiest of the options that I felt like could stick with. I mean, I like to run Katsu House. Is the MK character ever made? He's a character of all time. Not popular enough character, not surprising. Especially main cast center. I think MK3 is going to be made, but I'll have a lower budget. More than likely, to be fair, like, MK2, for the most part, looks really good visually, like, special effect-wise. Honestly, a lot of it was, like, prosthetics, which was fucking impressive. I think there were special effects in places that they didn't need to be at times, more specifically with Baraka in some instances. But otherwise, like, I wouldn't mind that if it's good. You know, like, a smaller budget doesn't necessarily mean, well, a bigger budget doesn't always necessarily mean a better movie. Like, Obsessions recently, you know, what was it? I had a $750,000 to $1 million budget, and it's made 10 times the amount since. So, it's one of those. You'd have so much passion. I was very happy about that one. I was looking forward to in the presentation today. Currently, that's confirmed. Absolutely the Wolverine game. Sorry, I'm going to try and get through as many of the questions as I can. Hanzo to be Scorpion again. He has more aggression. Yeah, the thing is, it's one of the mistakes that I think a lot of people have had in general media over the last 10 years, which is turning every title into a mantle, and that doesn't necessarily have to be done, because we have seen that it does not always translate over well. 2021 is because of the Scorpion storyline. I like that. That's why the opening of that movie is so good. But I think, like, that's the issues of it. Like, there are certain characters that have really good moments in it, but there's certain others that's like, eh. I want MK spin-off on the Lin Kuei and Special Forces setting up MK3. I would be so game for that. I would be so game for that. Shocked to see that movie. Interesting. I think generally as well, like Snake's chilled out a lot as a content creator. I know he's quite, he can be extremely critical of things, but it's also because it comes from a very passionate place. Um, but I think now that he's kind of been able to enjoy MK a little bit more over the years, you know, he doesn't mind so many of the changes. I think he kind of like is under the perspective and I that I have of being like critical, but like having it come from a place of like wanting it to be better, which I think is generally where you want of things to be. Speaking of Snake, would you want to go back in Combat Kings? Oh, I'd love to go back in Combat Kings. Like, I'm good friends with all three of them. They're all lovely, lovely people. I hope to, you know, pop by or maybe just run into them again at some point. That'd be lovely. Also, the place about MK Mythologies and 64. Wow. Even like one of the Game Boy ones. I don't buy those. I mainly want to find. God, that's a gem, dude. That's a really good gem. Do you have a favorite God of War character? Ooh, that's a good question. Kratos is too vanilla of an answer. I think that's way too vanilla. I really enjoy Tyr. I'm a big fan of Tyr, and I'm a big fan of Thor. There's a lot of characters in that universe I genuinely really enjoy, all for various different reasons. That's a really hard part. Like I can't put a nail on it. I love the tragedy of Balder's character as someone who's always destined to die despite the best efforts of his mother, and that coming from a loving place. But stripping someone of their own humanity in a process to do it, is it really living? Questionable. Very questionable. And then we have characters like Thor, who are monsters created by their fathers, forged in steel, who once their use is like done. My voice is low, remember me? Let me adjust microphone. I don't think it should be as much. I don't think I'm, like, it says I'm kind of peaking a bit. Is this okay, guys? I'm more than happy to, like, ramp it up if need be. But I think audio should be good for the most part. But yeah, no, there's, like, tad quiet still. I'm going to... No, fuck it. We'll just... Alright, it is currently on max. I just don't want there to be too much feedback on the noise gate. That should be significantly louder. I can adjust the microphone, but... Perfect? Better. Okay. Yeah, no, so this is me, like, whacking my sound card all the way to the max. It's a little loud. Make it louder. There's a duality. It's a bit loud. Okay. We're gonna go halfway. I'm literally meeting you all halfway. It's a bit loud. Okay, well, I'm still gonna meet you all halfway regardless, because when we eventually get to the reveals and stuff, I might shout, I might make a noise, and I don't want to blow out your ears from the microphone because then it will distort. Oh, so hello, Nigel. Hope you're doing well. Have I seen the new virtual project? I think I have. I'm not a virtual fighter guy, so I'm not crazy sold on it, but I'm definitely interested. Definitely interested. What character has seen an MK movie? You want to see Striker, Shiva, or maybe Fujin? I'd be down to see Fujin. That feels quite appropriate. I feel anything. Sorry, I'm going to try to get to everyone. I make a question. Okay. Quite compared to other videos, I think it was better in the loud side. Make it auto-tuned. All right. Well, we're gonna pump it up a little bit more. All right, that should be good. Now, I imagine, like I said, I want to leave enough room in the so that way it doesn't fucking blow up, but that should be a bit better. 1:22 a.m. here. So I'm guessing you're probably Eastern European? Or Asia, actually, yeah. I was the guy who tagged you. Oh, that's been a hot minute, man. Thank you again for that Onaga art, dude. That was sick. 144 hours in Crimson Desert. Holy shit. I haven't touched that game. Like, I'm currently waiting for that game to go on sale because I don't know if it's really a game, like, I have the time for. Like, recently I fell and started playing Diablo 4, but then Sri Lanka. That makes sense. I started playing a bit of Diablo 4 and I really enjoyed it. But the game's 160 gigabytes. And I'm like, I don't really have the space to play other games because half my hard drive, because that fucking NetherRealm don't optimize their games, are Mortal Kombat games that I need for B-roll recording footage. My PlayStation's basically a workstation at this point. And like anything else I download is for my leisure. But I can only download like 1 or 2 games at a time. It's insane. So that way when I had Diablo 4, it was either I fully commit to this live service / non-live service game. Also, thank you very much for the $5 dono, Andros, for the Warrior High Alpha. That is a mouthful of the name. Would you ever do a Dynasty Warriors character explanation from the Three Kingdoms, Wei, Wu, Shu, Jin, and others? I can't say I will. Not out of the fact that I'm not interested. Mostly because, like, Dynasty Warriors was a bit before my time. And I've also had no exposure to playing any of those games. I know, what was it? I'm sure you guys, since you're, you know, this is mostly probably an MK chat. Mustard, Ketchup and Mustard. He's a big Dynasty Warriors guy. But I wouldn't be against the idea of making a video like that. It's just like, that's a lot of homework. And I think a lot of my best work content-wise is when I'm interested in making it, or I feel infused to make it. It's why I've been very selective with picking and choosing which Tekken characters I cover on the channel. Because I like Tekken, but I only like a handful of characters, because a lot of that story is it's pretty dumb doo-doo. And I love it, but it's pretty dumb doo-doo. How's this year going? It's going by, Thomas. It could be better. Could be better. Dogshit story, fantastic gameplay loop. All I know is that you can RKO people through like towers, and I think that is hilarious. Only time NK made show was Conquest. Well, there was also the webisode online series by Machinima, Mortal Kombat Legacy. I don't know if you would consider that a TV show because it wasn't made for television. It was only supposed to be online. Also, remember when Machinima was a thing? Yeah, now you're old. But yeah, that was a thing. Would you do a Clive history video? I wish if I enjoyed enough of the character. Unfortunately not. It's only 89. Blizzard can't optimize their games. Also true. Also, fellow British people. Yeah, I actually ran into them at the Mortal Kombat 2 movie preview as well. It's been it was nice seeing them after so long. I don't care 90 series, G.I. Joe style. G.I. Joe style? Oh, you mean the Conquest TV animated show? Because there's the Conquest Kung Lao 1995 show, and then there's the actually other one. It's really weird. Do new Harry Potter shows. Yeah, you're not wrong about that one. Question, what are your thoughts on guest characters in MK? If you were in charge of MK, how would you handle guest character situation? I would 100% always keep it as a 2-to-3 ratio to MK. Like, respect your MK fans. Give them the characters that they want for once. I say for once. And 2, give fans guest characters that are tailored to your audience and not to your studio's desires for nostalgia. I say that politely. I love Rambo. I love Terminator. The first RoboCop's fucking great. Haven't seen Conan. I think a lot of those characters are great and awesome. But I think when you are creating a video game where you have access to video game characters and people asking for video game characters to appear in your video game, maybe try to get that done and sorted. I like a lot, like, there are certain DLC characters that, guest DLC characters that I think are fucking great. I think they fit into it wonderfully. But if you can't do that, then you shouldn't. Ha! You're old, yeah, for fucking pain. Yeah, okay, I'm probably just beating the shell, though. Yeah, it looks like fun. Do you think we should do a Negan video? Nah, it's not for me. Not for me. Not a Walking Dead guy. And the thing is, I couldn't even be able to, like, cover Negan properly because I'd have to either do the TV show version of Negan or I'd have to do the comic book version of Negan. And I've no idea what happens after a certain point in The Walking Dead. So that's a grey history for me. And I stopped watching The Walking Dead TV show once Glenn got turned into spaghetti. So, yeah. I think the way I won't ruin Havoc's character. The base story Havoc, for sure. Here's the thing, the idea of him being Dyro is hinted at. But that's the thing, it's just hinted at. Not everything that is hinted at needs to be executed upon depending on fan reception. It's like Sub-Zero and Scorpion being brothers. I know a lot of people are, like, I hate to use this word for it, but I feel like it's a bit appropriate, are butthurt about it in Mortal Kombat 1. But bear in mind, that idea, everyone asks for John Tobias back. Everyone keeps saying they want John back. That was in John Tobias' original notes. That was one of the things. The studio have John Tobias' original notes and ideas and vision. That was John's original idea. I think just because it's under the NRS label of it being done, and mind you, not being done all too well, handled too well in some cases, it's shunned upon. But that was absolutely like a John Tobias thing. But again, it goes down to ideas and concepts being just that, ideas and concepts. Sometimes as a concept and idea, it's not acted through upon or presented in game because it didn't work. And I think that should have been taken into consideration. I actually like the two being brothers for the most part, but it complicates things. Had this, like, again, it goes to the whole problem with MK1 of wanting to be both a reboot and a sequel. Had they just stuck to one thing, I think people would have been a bit better and okay with it. But, like, when you double dip, it sends mixed messages. And that's why it's harder to land because of that. Had a guest character who actually wanted it was actually Spawn. I'd probably say it was Homelander. I'd say it was Homelander, because here's the thing. NetherRealm do have some very good opportunities and chances to, like, land pop culture icon characters. Getting Omni-Man and Homelander, I think there's an audience for that. Am I the audience for that? For Omni-Man, for sure. Homelander, less so, but that's still a thing. Patrick Bateman's definitely a choice. You might be the first person I've actually seen mention Patrick Bateman. Any guest characters you'd like seeing Justice for is announced in the future? Well, seeing as they've done, like, Omni-Man and Homelander, and they did get Carl Urban to do Johnny Cage, I would like to see Butcher. That would be very fun. Steve Yen as Invincible would be wonderful. I'd love to see Judge Dredd. Judge Dredd would be fucking awesome. Talking about Carl Urban, again, wonderful pick and choice. I'm gonna stick to horror at the very least. I think they should have at least one horror character. I think the biggest problem now is that we've kind of gone through the best big ones, so we're struggling. We're struggling for choice. Ghostface was amazing though. Ghostface was awesome. What happened? Creator Illustrator? What for? How many people narratively it makes sense, just waste of potential. Yeah, it's not handled all too great. It's not awful, but it could have been done better. Supposed to be, yeah, the Ash Williams stuff, I don't think we'll ever, like, get a real answer from the studio. One day it would be lovely, but I don't think we will. Yeah. It's been vibrant too much, you see, okay. Depends. I think that you can find strike a fine line between it, because I like how dark it was in MK from X to 11, but I got so exhausted of it. That's why I really like the color palette for 11, for 1, sorry, because it felt really refreshing to me. Really refreshing. Now, because they've actually done that, I don't mind them going back to it being dark, because now we have a contrast of where we can bounce off bright colors to going back to dark to have the impact matter. I think stuff like that and color contrasting is super important narratively. So as long as they can do stuff like that and bounce between each other to make things interesting visually, I love that. Absolute DC villains, that'd be fun. Because development was hell. I think it was a mixture of that, as well as the fact that Midway scrap-canned his mythology series, and after all the shit that happened with Special Forces, I'm not surprised that Tobias left. If anything, I think he left because he didn't have enough creative control over his project and baby, of which, you know, I don't blame him for wanting to walk away. You know, if the vision you're trying to create isn't yours anymore at that point, are you really as invested? That's why I kind of like MK4 narratively, how it handles characters and concludes stories. I'm not a big fan of art. I've watched the Terrifier movies and they're kind of hit or miss for me. Talking of Absolute DC, have any of you guys been reading Absolute Green Arrow? Because fucking hell, that's been good. Let's watch Freddy the other week. Urban was the right pick. Freddy? Which is human super tentacle powered? Probably super tentacle powered, because it would make things interesting, at least gameplay wise. But I think maybe having it both, so you have normal human butcher and then you have the tentacle stuff as like part of like a stance. That would be cool. Oh, by John. This one Justice Free would be a perfect fit. I think it would be good. Yeah, that bag of weapons is a fucking problem. It's problematic. Oh, Michael Myers. Yeah, but I think after the last 2 Halloween movies, I'm not sure if people quite hold Michael Myers in the same acclaim currently. I think that's definitely a case of leave it a while so the heart can grow fonder, and again, you kind of like lose the bitter taste, right? Imagine the Thing in MK, that would be cool. Very violent, looked quite nice. So I hope they finish Fidelity of MKX's direction. Yeah, I'm literally of that same opinion. Literally of that. I think Wolverine would be an excellent guest character in MK. It'd be very cool. It'd be very, very cool. I'm surprised that MK doesn't really have a Wolverine-inspired character, if I'm honest. I think it's kind of right there. They have a bunch of cyborgs, but they don't have a Wolverine character. What's your favorite Mortal Kombat game? It's arguably going to have to be X, because it has had like the largest impact on me in my life, both professionally and personally. So it's not like I like the game to like the game, because I think MKX is also a great game, but it's also like it's done a lot for me as a person. The characters like how disturbing. I feel like they actually did a really good job of handling Havoc visually in one. Oh, okay, makes more sense, Dom. We have DC Absolute runs in comics. I read the boy shows. I'm sorry, I read that. The Absolute comic book runs have been pretty good. I've been reading Superman. I'm not a big Superman guy, but that's really good. Absolute Batman's like, that's fucking mental. A great time, but absolutely mental. Wonder Woman's hit and miss for me. I've kind of dropped off a bit of that. I started reading the Green Arrow one. Fuck, that's a good time. It's kind of crazy. The fact that they turn the Green Arrow into a slasher is quite mad. Did they eliminate Kaiten in MK1? I don't think it goes so right. They haven't said anything about the Kaiten. Honestly, I'm fine with them not bringing back the Kaiten. I think that Lavora got overly pushed. So I'm a bit like, give me some space. Give me some space. Yeah, Green Arrow is a really good time. Clayface is insane. I haven't seen any of the Clayface stuff yet properly. I know they're kind of building up to like the Absolute Trinity bits. The Terrifier movies, but it's a taste thing. Yeah, I'm kind of like, because here's the thing. I don't like the first Terrifier movie, but I think 2 and 3 are like an insane step up. Also, shout outs to Chris Jericho for wanting to die in like the intro of Terrifier 3. Have I seen your Ingrid question? I don't think so, Will. What do you think of Ingrid Street Fighter 6? I like the direction she went with. Also, thanks for answering my Ingrid question. No problem, Will. Sorry, I missed your question. I don't know how I feel about Ingrid. I'm not a fan of the character, and I honestly cannot say I'm familiar with her. I'm more so in a case like I just don't really have an opinion on her currently. Must look like OC. That's pretty. That's a really cool but weird coincidence. Jiwa. Isn't Baraka kind of Wolverine inspired? Yeah, I'd say so. But they also keep changing Baraka in a lot of ways. So I don't know. I'd say that maybe they started off at the same place, but they're definitely not in the same place by the end of it. I don't know if any room that Pinhead and Chat had removed from daylight because Clive didn't like. Really? Huh. That's interesting. Absolute injustice, that would be. I mean, what was it? There's an artist online. I keep forget his bloody name. He's been doing a lot of really cool art for Boss Logic. He's been doing a lot of very cool Absolute Injustice art. Like I did, not like how Kotal did, bro. It is till this day. I'm still processing it 7 years later. How bad do you have to be to, like, how down bad do you have to be to go from, bear in mind, Mortal Kombat 9 Jade to Devora. Mortal Kombat 9 Jade, Devora. Brother, what are we doing? Honestly, Scott Snyder's... He does some really, like... Here's the thing. I love a lot of his stuff. I think the way he rewrites characters is absolutely insane. He's immaculately talented in doing it. I love the presentation and setup he has for big-scale events. I'm just not a fan of how he closes them out. But as a whole, he's got so much crazy shit, man. Vega and Street Fighter... Oh, yeah, because aren't they ending the World Tour stuff as well? I remember hearing some news about that. With Century vs. Superboy Death Battle. I didn't even know that was a thing, but, I suspect Superboy Prime will probably win that, but I'm also not a big Death Battle guy. And what the series, yeah, I think we all agree with that, Nigel. You're finding a game with great, but licensing would be a nightmare. Yeah, that is one of the big problems surrounding it. Again, it's why I think MK9 got pulled off Steam. Ed would make, well, yeah, if the studio was to ever be purchased, right? That would always be a thing. College need a, a body pillar, straight up. Boss Logic, Jim, okay. I think Aaron Black is such a narratively rich character that is horribly undermined by the fact that he's just Jobber Man. I think there's a story to be told there, but I don't think we'll ever get to see that story, which is very unfortunate. To be fair, Devora can make a lot. You make me sound, remind me of the Batman parody from The Boys Season 4 who has an infatuation with holes, now that you say that. I've been currently watching Season 3. I forgot how much I enjoy Season 3. No, if you call that Omni-Man time. Yeah, fucking hell, that's actually really, really accurate. I mean, it was fantastic playing Jade in MK11. Yeah, also what was, I'm not sure if many of you actually know it, Mila Lee and Erica Lindbeck, who's Cassie's voice actor, I think they were roommates during that time period for Mortal Kombat 11. So that's really, really weird. They actually have a really good song cover out. I watched like ages ago. What if MK add another Alien vs Predator DLC of these Outcher? I'd be so down for that. I'm a massive Predator fan. The Outcher are like so fucking cool to me. So I'd be so down to see like a different type of hunter there. Because, I mean, they've had so many different ones and attempts to reinvent the wheel recently. And they always have a new toolkit. So I would fucking love that. As for Xenos, I would like to definitely see one, but like, what would it be at this point? Because they covered some pretty big areas for that, which was basically the Praetor, the Xenomorph drone / Spitter, and their own twist with like the MK hybrid. So for me, it'd be like, what could they do? Like, could there be a Shokan mix? That would be interesting. Like that would be my like thing of what I'd want to see them change. Kodo's a hungry man. Eat out to help out, I guess. Aaron Black versus Jonah Hex. I completely forgot that Jonah Hex was a thing. I remember there being a movie with Megan Fox in the early 2010s. Bring back. Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, is there as much of a demand for Kang Jin as some of the other characters? Because I would say, of all the characters that were introduced on that team, Kang Jin was written the least likable. That is my biggest problem with the character. Oh, is it Erica Lindbeck's birthday? That's a weird coincidence. Deck for, yeah, oh dude, I'd kill for that. I love Predator Badlands. I had such a good time. There'd be new Dead or Alive project revealed in State of Play. Yeah, they did have a tease for it, actually. I just hope it's good, man. I'm not a big Dead or Alive guy, but like, it was really sad with how that series has been handled. The last one was fucking fumbled so bad. MK benefit Premier Skin mechanic like yeah, that would be super cool. It could be super cool, but it does look like a hell of a lot of work. Have you seen the Mortal Kombat Legends movie? Yes, I've seen all of them. My opinions vary on them, but Snowblind is probably my favorite Mortal Kombat movie. I really like Snowblind. You're doing an awesome job. Thank you for the kind words, Batman. I never thought I'd I never say that out loud in my life. Thank you, Batman. Alien Romulus offspring. That's a good. But the thing is that more Alien or is that more Prometheus at that point? Because that's definitely gray area. I wouldn't be against it, but I don't know, when you compare any of the variants that are like so beyond the Xenomorph dome, like, is it Alien anymore? Because it kind of loses that iconic part of it. Sorry, I just quickly lost where I was in the chat. I'm trying to find where I am. I heard a Final Fantasy VII reveal being revealed today. That was actually on my bingo list, funny enough. That was actually my bingo list. Certainly more of a demand for Kang Jin jacket. Oh, true. More Kang Jin. Fair. Maybe there is a demand. Maybe I'm not the audience for it, to be fair. Yeah, Johnny Young Bosch is such a talented guy, man. Such a talented guy. I don't think we'll see a Jeepers Creepers, mostly because of everything surrounding that director. It seems very temperamental. Yeah, I saw that about the Ayane actor. It's fucking travesty, man. Absolute travesty. Batman vs Predator. Honestly, I would be so down. It reminds me of... I'm pretty sure it was a fan-made... like... one? But, there was this one instance where... there was a Batman crossover with... yeah, it was a Batman crossover with the Predator, and there was aliens involved. Like, it's a long time ago. Long time ago. But I remember seeing that as a kid, and I was like, holy shit, this is the coolest thing ever. Sorry, guys. I'm quickly checking on something as I am here. Bum, bum, ba-da-da. Let me get that sorted quickly if I can find it. Sorry, bear with me for a second, guys. Bear with me for a second. Can't even find it. Alright, no problemo. Alright, let's get back to it. Sorry. Let me quickly catch up on the chat. There we are. Alright, I'll call up... Oh, no, terrible. Terrible. What about Pred Aliens? So both Alien and Predators, what? How did I overlook that? It was such a fucking obvious thing. That would have been the most obvious one. Sorry, I was so focused on the idea of keeping them separate. I was like... That just makes the most sense. That just makes the most sense. All good, need anything? No, I'm all good. Thank you, my love. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, let me get that sorted out. If I can. I won't be able to do that. No problemo. Alright. MK11 on the same gliding combat. I was taking State of Play so long. So, it starts in about 30 or so minutes. Well, 40 to be more specific, but they'll probably do a countdown clock in about 30. Him toying on MK vs Barky get pickle. Well, I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see how well the collaboration sells. I'm not surprised that they did do a crossover character. Like, crossover characters, they're always gonna do well. It's just numbers and metrics. It's like corporate crossover bullshit. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I'm not a fan of Barky myself, because I'm just unfamiliar with it. But if it does well and fans want it, man, I mean, who am I to be against it? But I definitely say, it's funny that there's always been such a demand for Tifa to be in it. But like, they were like, no, we're not gonna do that one. We're not gonna do that one. Although it's funny, I know some people have rumored to say, wouldn't it be funny if they put Tifa in Street Fighter 6 instead? And I've seen like fucking Tekken players froth at the mouth about it. Batman in the A Bat in the Sun Productions. Ah, okay, yeah. God, that's so crazy. I remember watching that during like peak internet, like when YouTube was like had such a different layout and format. What is it like there used to be a profile picture, name, sub count, and then you had like a massive bio on the left-hand side tab, and then you had like a small player on the right-hand side and playlist, and then the comment section. Oh, I used to have your own custom borders you can make back then for channel personality. Oh, those were the days. The days of terrible, like, animated music video tributes, but... Oh... God, I feel nostalgic now. I'd love to see more combat Call of Duty collaboration. Well, considering that they crossed over with Fortnite, I have, like, no doubt that the idea of that crossover is absolutely on the table. If there is money to be made, a corporate entity will most certainly take that opportunity to make money. Once he got some Berserk fighting game, Dragon Slayer would break the game. It would be interesting. It's one of those ones where I'm genuinely quite surprised that it's never been done. It makes a lot of sense to do that. But I also think that the subject matter of Berserk may also be a bit too heavy for outsiders to get into because of that. Return of mocap. That is quite a statement. Page had an entire page of custom artwork. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Where you used to have, like, the boxed out glow around the player. God, that was so long ago. That's how you know I've been around on YouTube for ages. I always forget Minot was a thing. I feel like she became super popular in the season she appeared in and then disappeared. Although I will say, as for returning characters, guys, should we talk about the handling of Alex? How this man, you know what? No, we can't even skirt around this. We need to talk about this. Not even just from a lore perspective, because they like fucking did so much right to then do so much wrong. Like, they went from getting Kenny Omega of AEW New Japan Pro Wrestling to do the mocap for the fucking character, to give him the one-winged angel, the V-trigger, the dragon suplex as well, certified wrestling steel, like, stamp, the stamp of fucking approval, to then just go, yo, guys, hear me out. Incest, guys. What's up? How's it going? And I'm not even gonna lie, like, I have not been that blindsided by something in fiction that hard in such a long time. I gotta be so for real. It's funny you say Kenny Omega vs. Darkseid. I actually think... Do I have that print? I have a few wrestling prints here, actually. Hold that thought. I've got a lot of singles, if you couldn't quite tell. Alright. So, I do actually have a few... So, I actually have a... What's it? I'm gonna have to put it over here, aren't I? So, I have like a Will Ospreay Firestorm DCKO cover. And I also have a super cool Mercedes Moné Harley Quinn one. Which is super cool. So, hello Kappa. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Hope life is treating you good. I need to get these signed as well, because I train at Will Ospreay's school. I'll put these to the side. Alex from Alabama. The only accurate leak on Year 4 Street Fighter 6 is Vega, seeing as, like how a playable character. Huh. That's the first time I've learned about it. Nigel? That's great for Soul Calibur. Yeah. God, I miss Soul Calibur. Can we bring back Soul Calibur, please? I love Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur was such a good time. Please, someone clip that incest. You know what? Maybe just clip it so I can put it on Twitter. Just without context. Just without context. The crazy that Street Fighter depicts as a casual thing. Apparently... I can't say I'm familiar with it. Not that this is accurate or real. I hear that it might be more of a social norm over in Japan. I could be horribly wrong. But, yeah, that might just be a thing. Which is why one, didn't translate over here. And also doesn't help, considering that the character, you know... The Sweet Home Alabama thing allegations are, like, way too strong. So, yeah, that's not crazy. Not crazy about that. Do I have a favorite Street Fighter character? Ooh. Not really, per se. My favorite depiction of, like, an evil version of like your standard typical Hado character would be Evil Ryu, because the Evil Ryu and Oni trailer really got me into wanting to play Street Fighter. So that might be it. I like Kami. I like Akuma, Oni, naturally. Kage's pretty cool. Banger of a theme, fucking hell. Guile's kind of cool. I think his haircut's dumb. Alex is cool up until recently. I know, my feelings largely fluctuate and change. I like Bison. Drawing a comic right now. Huh! That was a very weird moment for me to bring out some comics as well. Kenny Omega was also Mayor Cody in Street Fighter V. Oh, really? That's cool. Eddie, what do you mean about, what do I mean? Killer Instinct. It definitely does. Killer Instinct is kind of... Honestly, it's kind of starved of anything. I don't even know, like... I don't know why, like, Microsoft are insistent on holding on to the IP when they could easily sell it off and then do something with it. But I feel Xbox right now just holds on to a bunch of IPs and just liquidates the studios. So I wouldn't expect anything less from them. But man, it's rough. Doesn't make any sense since Berserk is also from Japan. Yeah. Legal. I'm not surprised. Fun fact, in Spain, incest is a-okay as long as you don't get caught. That's a thing. That is actually a real thing. And now, on that topic, let's stop talking about incest on my stream, please. There's been too much. There's been too much, and I don't want to become the incest streamer. I'm good. That's the last thing I'm gonna throw out there into the ether. Anyway. Yeah, is Alex Fan Street Fighter is very upset. Ooh, that's not great. Whichever did collab. Oh yeah, they did do a collab with Call of Duty. I keep forgetting like so many brands cross over with each other. Oh, the last big crazy one I'm quite sure I saw is that like they started putting artists and stuff in Call of Duty, and now from like the feedback from fans, they're trying to like go the opposite way, going like, no, we won't do that, but we'll still have like unicorns like shit everywhere and like fire guns. So I'm like, I don't know what they're doing at Activision. I don't know what they're smoking, bro. All the more power to them, but not for me. God, Need for Speed, that used to be a thing. Didn't Need for Speed have like a few movies? Insane Clown Posse Wrestling, so I've been watching all To be fair, everyone gets their kind of weird fix here and there. Currently, I'm looking at old wrestling tapes of Rey Mysterio and matches he had with Eddie, like back from the 80s and the 90s. Fucking hell, could Rey go back then when he was younger? Don't get me wrong, he's great. He's like insanely good for his age now. But like, goddamn, they just keep injecting them stem cells into his knees and they're like, go, go, go. Let's talk about insects. There's always questioned decisions over years, not surprisingly. Yeah. Cyber Free is on play. Yeah, that's so cool that they put it on there. In saying that, though, it definitely does not play as well as Soul Calibur 6, which is a shame. You really feel the age in it. COD community are ridiculous, it's just a game. You see, for me, I've never been a Call of Duty fan outside of zombies, and I do not think they've been able to top the zombies experience since Black Ops 3. The Zombies collection was literally just that. So, like, I don't know, man. It's gonna be so hard to top that. On the Vault channel. The Vault channel is so good. It is so good to be able to get, like, from tapes to learn stuff. Fun... Well, actually, some of you might know, some of you might not know. I pro wrestle in my free time. I do it, like, privately and stuff, and I keep it relatively on the down low for the most part. But yeah, man, like Vault stuff like that's really good to learn new moves from and also take some bits and pieces from. Like, it's super good. And it's also very funny because the way the current like business is handled, it feels like they're not rewarding long-term storytelling unless it's bloodline related stuff. It's not very good. But, because what was it? They were like, we're really surprised by how a lot of the Vault stuff are doing on our channels. I'm just kind of like, I mean, it's free accessibility to older products and stuff that people, one, nostalgic for, and two, like, find a lot of information on. You know, it's super good. Like, even these days, I go back to AJ Styles matches from about 20 years ago. There's always something to learn about, and that man's footwork is so fucking good. I say that, like, he's one of the best to ever do it, but goddamn. Goddamn. I think with Aaron Paul. Aaron Paul. Oh, really? You know, he still was awesome. Dude, it was very funny. I was watching, it was an indie match. There was a 2-referee spot. Naturally, since we're talking about Eddie, there was a fun where there's a fun moment where the guy obviously tries to fake that he got hit with a chair, so he hits it on the ground, throws it, and just lies on the floor dead. The other guy just sees it and is like, I'm jumping through the table. And then he does it, and then both refs are like, it's great. It's great. Indie wrestling can be the best, worst thing sometimes. I don't like Scotty, what they did to Alex in. Yeah, it's questionable. Do I like Dinosaur? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I literally, like, I'm in the process of building a, So, again, as some of you guys know, I'm a bit of a Transformers fan. I'm in the process of building a Grimlock deck for Magic the Gathering, so I have some dinosaur cards. So, I mean, yeah. I'm a dinosaur fan by trade. I think every kid kind of is, and it sticks with them. Did you play Dying Light? I played the first one. I have 2 and the new one, but I have not had the time to dedicate to really play it. British Alex. I don't want that comparison. I do not want that comparison. Played a couple of seasons. I only played 44 minutes. I haven't touched it in a while. It's a good game, but you feel the age, which is a shame. I own 2 copies of Vanilla one, the complete edition of... Funny enough, I was actually playing that the other day, because when I made the Rain video, I needed to collect B-roll footage. That game's actually aged pretty well. What are my thoughts on Killer Instinct? I really like Killer Instinct. I think that Microsoft are wasting not utilizing that IP at all. I think it could have rivaled a lot of other big IPs had it been handled correctly. But it's so dumb. Also, hello, White. How are you doing? Yeah, Styles is phenomenal for a reason. He's so good. The guy who trains me actually wrestled a few matches with Styles as well. So he's able to, like, pass me on some really interesting tips of information. So indie wrestler has the best theme. I'm gonna have to remember that name. Stevie Flown. Funny enough, I'm not sure if any of you guys are familiar with New Japan Pro Wrestling, but I did have a seminar with the current IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Callum Newman. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Learned so much from him. He's so fucking good. So good, so kind. Gave me a lot of time. Also, hello, Mally. Hope you're doing well. Draw a dinosaur comic called Neo Era Death 2 Man. That's an intense name. Yeah, I'm good, Y2. We getting by. We're doing our thing. We'll hopefully get the the Summer Games Fest. That's on Friday. We'll get some big reveals in about 20 or so minutes. I'm looking forward to it. What are your thoughts on Nacho Libre? I actually haven't seen that movie in a very long time, to the point where I cannot remember it. I cannot remember it at all. About 23 minutes. There you go. Tom Kane. Yeah, that was so fucking sad, dude. It's so sad. Man, there's so many talented VAs in the industry that have been, like, passing recently. It fucking sucks. Highly recommend you play Poppy Playtime. Here's the thing. I've seen so much about Poppy Playtime, I don't feel like I need to play it. And even then, I have, like, a friend who's infatuated with, like, playing horror games, so I vicariously experience it through her. AJ Styles vs. Mojo vs. Christopher Daniels. That's a fucking classic. Yeah. Well, what is it? The funny thing is I presume you're quite familiar with it, Shao. That match inspired Will Ospreay, and I currently train at the same school as Will. And the guy who teaches me also trained Will. So it's kind of weird how a lot of things kind of work into each other, man. But it's crazy cool. Crazy cool. I know how to do a front flip now as well. That's really neat. Did it yesterday. Birthday's next Monday. Ooh, well, happy early birthday if I don't get to you then. But please have a good one. Don't forget He-Man creator as well. Oh my god, yeah. Shit. Oh yeah, the new Godzilla -0 movie is supposed to be coming out. When is it supposed to be? Is it this year or next year? Sad days. Yeah, Takeo. Say play live stream started with a countdown 23 minutes. All right, let's get that ready to go. B26. Oh, young youth. Let's get PlayStation State of Play. Okay, I presume everyone's also going to be hitting the Restream thing. Is it directly with... Okay, there we go. Okay, I think is it this one? What's the... Hi. That's not me. Alright, let's... Is it this one? No, it's not. Where's Mini-Me? I need Mini-Me, goddammit. Okay, that's Mini-Me. Let's do chat box here above me. Let's do properties of the capture. Wait, why is this in Japanese? It said it was in Japanese. I was like, what? Okay. God, everyone's saying they're younger than me in chat. I'm like, ah. Okay, I will probably remove the chat box just for the sake of me not having to do it a little bit later. Okay. I think... Does that look all good, guys? I said the layout looks fine. I chose the Japanese version. I thought so. Yeah, there it is. There's the monkey paw of my choice. Would it be just be this one? I don't need a long-lasting glow. I'm dead on the inside. Come on, out the way. What? No, I don't need your sourdough. Who are you? Go away. Let me get through these ads. That's free ads. Okay, I presume this is going to be in English now. Is there audio for the countdown? Yes. Let me... We'll adjust the audio as we get a little bit closer, I think. Here's the thing. I have no problems with free ads if it's on, like, an independent content creator. I don't need to give giant conglomerates more money than they already fucking have. Add PTSD. Ugh. Sorry, bear with me for a second as well, guys. My neck's really sore. I took a lot of bumps over the last few days. I'm kind of glad I took this week off from training because my neck's been a bit stiff. Bear with me. I'm gonna have to crack my neck. It's gonna be weird. I'm gonna do it off stream. You might hear it. Okay. You know what? That's not gonna get much better than that. That sucked. Ugh. I don't like cracking my neck on stream because it looks like I'm just violently, like, snapping my neck. Ugh. Stiff. No, PlayStation channel, it says English. This will be fine. What could possibly go wrong? He says as he anxiously goes full screen. Yeah, this should be fine. This should be fine. Don't you need to have a broken neck? I mean, we say that, we do the wrestling thing in my free time, and I've nearly been dropped on my head on many occasions, much to Valerie's own dismay. So, you know, we kind of make do with what you get. He got Butterbean back into shape. Oh, with DDP. God, yeah, that dude, that guy is, like, so good at it. Yeah, don't worry, my neck will be fine. My neck will be fine. I've nearly taken an accidental real fucking brain buster on the out, because where I train and we have a 18 by 18 ring, and there's a bunch of mats on the outside. Thin layer, about that much foam, I'd say, off the ground. And some guy went to suplex me, and he said to me, also, hello, Zia, hope you're doing well. Or Zaya, which one do you prefer? Confidently said to me, yeah, no, I've practiced this before, whatever. And I looked at him, I was like, I don't believe you. We're going to practice this. He did it one time. So basically when you do it, you kind of jump up halfway, and I kind of came off the ground a little bit. But he was sitting into it too much, and I was like, no. But let's do it again. but like, let's see what we can tinker with. He goes for it again, his legs give out, and he nearly drops me on my fucking, like, my dome, and I catch myself with my right hand, but I'm just like, yep, nope, you're not doing that to me again. We are not taking a, we're not taking that. Not taking that at all. Don't MKXX ray in that. Yeah, we don't need that. We really don't need that. Have you been put in a submission hold? Yes, actually. So a very common thing with actual wrestling training is chain wrestling. Chain wrestling is really good. It's the closest thing you can get to doing jiu-jitsu and like more traditional Olympic wrestling without committing to either of it. But it's also really good in general if you get into a scuffle. Like, I think it's really helpful to know. It isn't today, it's on May 29th. So we have missed it by 3 days. My neck is broken. Jesus, dude. I hope you're good. That's a rough thing to have. Do a new project reveal and virtual new project? Yeah, we were actually talking about that a little bit earlier on. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of new stuff today. Those aren't necessarily on my list, but I'm hoping that those trailers deliver. Because I think we as gamers and fighting game fans, you know, now that we've had the big three kind of released within like a 1 year span, I like to see other fighting games come out and hopefully fill in that gap in the market in between. So much trust, too much trust. Too much trust sometimes. That's why I only work with very specific people when we're training. If you're working a match, if you're working and doing a match, then you have to have that trust in the other person, but that other person usually is already good enough to be doing that. On a release date for Hellraiser, they haven't given a release date for that yet? I thought they did. Shit, that's a shame. Did you watch Mortal Kombat 2 movie? Yeah, I've seen it. Really enjoyed it. I literally have a spoiler-free and a spoiler review of it. How have the cats been? Yeah, they've been doing good. They've been doing good, keeping themselves busy. Loki came home just covered in so much dust. So much dust, like everywhere. He's got like a line of dirt across his neck. He looks like a child that's been cleaning a chimney. It's insane. But yeah, they've been doing good. My arm hurts from the dumbbells. Which part of your arm? Because I'm hoping for your sake it isn't this part of the bicep. Because if you get it in the incision of the bicep there, it fucking sucks. That one hurts. I need to get back to martial arts. I'm kind of practicing nearly a decade of Taekwondo. I say, honestly, dude, like, it's one of my favorite things to do on a weekly basis. It might also be because, you know, I'm terminally online all the time. Please help. So being able to do, like, something different and outside it's so good. I might even go to, like, another open ring on Sunday. I know my friends I've been talking about it. And I learned a lot of new stuff yesterday. I can do a front flip off a hip toss now. I can sling blade. I can spine buster. I still got a bunch of other stuff I'm looking to workshop. But yeah. Actually, Loki was sleeping just outside you. I know, he's very sweet. He's very, very sweet. My neck hurts from boxing. Yours hurts from wrestling. We share the same pain. Yeah. The two people connected by joint neck pain. It's fucking too real. I can't even tell if it's now because I'm 30 or because my profession is just fucking insane. Tell me online practicing martial arts. Are you British? Napoleon time. Maybe. It's also funny you bring that up as well because there's a move. Because one of the guy who teaches me, he worked with a famous British martial artist. I can't remember. Scott Adkins. He trained with Scott Adkins. And one of Scott's kicks is a move that I actually want to learn how to do as a comeback move. The Guyver kick. The Guyver kick is really fucking cool. But yeah, I don't know if that would qualify as like a taekwondo move, but it's still very cool. But yeah, man, I'd say Scott Adkins. I thought that name was familiar. He's quite a infamous British martial artist. He was in John Wick 3. He was it John Wick 3? No, he was in John Wick 4. He was in the Fat Man suit. Crazy good martial artist. Crazy good actor too. Did you know that Mortal Kombat Legacy Hanzo was... Yeah, it was the same VA. That's what... So here's the weird thing, right? To me, the definitive voice of Scorpion in Mortal Kombat is the dude from 9 and X. His name escapes me currently, but I love that guy's voice. Wasn't a big fan of the Switch in 11. Gotta be for real. Got a bit of whiplash off it. But the choice and casting decision from 11 to 1, I really liked. Patrick Seitz, there you go. Patrick Seitz is so good, dude. I still to this day, I'm glad that he's still utilized in the animated movies. But, like, man, makes me sad. Makes me sad I can't hear him in, like, a mainline game. I can learn little martial arts from the movie Blood and Bone starring Michael J. White. To be fair, any movie with Michael J. White in it is always going to be a good time. That guy's so talented. So talented. Patrick Seitz, yeah. God, I wish we got more of him. He's so good. Yeah, he's in BlazBlue. He's so good. He's so good. He was Scorpion, the animated movie. Yeah. Like I said, man, I wish he could be involved a lot more than just simply that. Oh, pains my heart a bit. Oh, God. You know, it's actually quite funny you say that, Bokaj, because I have been working on the Fujin video for Thursday. And I am, I literally go through some of the events of Deadly Alliance. Oh, bless. I literally recognize his voice, and it's such a distinctive voice. That's the thing. It's like the dude from Breaking Bad that plays, was it Gustavo Fring? Like, the second you hear his voice and his baritone voice, like, you instantly know who it is. Because he speaks in, like, a very specific kind of way and then slows down his words before being decisive and clean. But, yeah. Oh, man. I'm going to miss Patrick Seitz as the VA, but I'm glad at least with the change it's very good. Who do you think wins 1-1, Bruce Lee or Jet Li? I think... Bruce, I think as a martial artist, probably Bruce, but I think Jet Li's also done, in my opinion, it's probably not a very popular one. I think Bruce Lee walked so actors like Jackie and Jet Li could run after him. Those two are like massive successors to his legacy in my eyes. Whilst I think Bruce Lee has been like the blueprint, I think Jet Li, as well as Jackie, and like a lot of other martial artists have been able to go beyond him. Like, I think that there's a lot of talented martial artists like that. Frang. Yeah, the Tony Todd thing is... It's always really sad, and it doesn't help that from what I'm aware, there's a ton of voice lines in Spider-Man 2 that haven't been utilized, that were just kind of cut, which really sucks considering that was one of his last performances. Really sucks. Do you think if you're in charge of NRS you could fix Mortal Kombat? I say this politely, probably not. I think there's a lot of problems both internally and externally with creative decisions of where they want their games to go, and then what fans want, and that changes over the course of time. And NetherRealm are clearly influenced by a popularized thing at the time, which may have been popular during the start of development, but may have fatigued over the course of time naturally. So I'm not entirely too sure. I think right now, as well as how people feel about games, especially economically with the price tags and stuff, it's really difficult to justify wanting to buy a game and then feeling satisfied with the product. Whether that is to get online brownie points or feeling like you got your money spent and worth. Like these days, I wouldn't say I'm quite jaded with, you know, games. I love a lot of games. It's just whether or not I feel like a game reaches my own personal price tag, and that changes from person to person. Oh, Tony Todd, he passed away. He passed away, like, I think it was about a year and a half ago now. Yeah, no, he unfortunately passed away. One of his last appearances as well was Final Destination. There's a line in that movie that gets me every single time, and it's like someone that knew that was their time. It's very sad. Very, very sad. Oh god, yeah, let's not talk about the Suicide Squad game, man. Like that, that game pissed me off. That game pissed me off. Well, allegedly, Eddie, supposedly, on the topic of Batman Beyond, a rumor right now is that they are apparently working on an Arkham-style Batman Beyond game. And I think that might be done, because I'm pretty sure it's Rocksteady that are doing it. After everyone basically nuked the Suicide Squad game and saw what worked and what didn't work, they were just kind of like, yeah, we need to, like, retcon this game. Let's set it in the far future and make another Batman game, but, like, make it good. Yeah, it was in Final Destination Bloodlines. Yeah, it's very sad about Todd. Very, very sad. What a guy as well. In every interview I ever watched him in or saw him in, he seemed like a fucking lovely, lovely gentleman. Lovely, lovely. Carried himself very well. Always made the time for people. Was very kind. That's one of the best and worst parts about growing up. You know, seeing a lot of icons you're very familiar with, like Move On, and kind of wishing that you had an opportunity to meet them at a con or shake their hand, or at the very least show your appreciation to them. Sad. I have zero faith in Rocksteady. Too many veterans have left and they fumble. That is true. That is very, very true. But I also think it's unfathomably hard to really fuck up an Arkham-style game. They need to just make sure they have the right talent behind it and creative philosophy. But I also don't know what's going on with the Paramount merger. So stuff is kind of... I'm not even if in flux is the right term. But there's just a big question naturally hanging over our head of, like, what comes next and whether or not it can meet our own expectations, which is a question in itself. So my predictions currently... For this show specifically, I just want that God of War. If I was to have a blind pick, I'd go for wanting to get, honestly, just a Soul Calibur 7. If I was to just, like, throw an idea out there, it'd be Soul Calibur 7. Sorry, let me quickly... Okay, sorry, I'm quickly... I think my cat's clawing at my door. No faith. I think the Wolverine game will be fine. Cat, you like Final Fantasy 16. You can't talk about, like, finding Spider-Man 2 sucking ass if you like that shit. I just hope it's good, man. That's my only thing. I just want it to be good. They announced a new version of The Last of Us. Oh boy, I cannot wait for The Last of Us remake remastered of the show. That was a remake of a game of that which is remastered live action edition. It's gonna be so good. It'll be so good. If you can't tell, I'm not crazy on The Last of Us. Don't get me wrong, I definitely do not hate it. But I'm like, god damn, guys. I mean, weird hill for you to die on, Cat, but at least you're dead. Yeah, the problem is that they have such a talented studio. And it really sucks that they feel obligated to just do one thing. Yeah, you can do the one thing really well, but you don't have to always do it. You know, it's one of those. If one of those. Yeah, Robin Williams, very special man. Very, very special man. I love us as an IP just die. Yeah, I wish I could say it was like too much of a good thing, but I was never a big Last of Us guy to begin with. So to me, it's just like, I don't know if I can speak for anyone else. It's like becoming exhausted of seeing something. You know, I like what's there, but when you put it in my face so much, it's like, let me back off a little bit. All right, we got a minute, guys. So I will say, what is the one game right now that you would say that you want to see be revealed here today? Just one game. Doesn't have to, well, God forbid, have it be PlayStation related, realistically. But if you were to have one game be revealed, what would it be? A new Punisher game would be sick, to be fair. A new Punisher game would be really, really sick. Alright, guys. Let's adjust the audio a little bit. You have to let me know how I sound and how it sounds. Remember, I need to sound a bit louder. Third part of Final Fantasy VII, also good pick and choice. Alright, let's go. Expected. Fucking hell, the carnage in this. Oh, so cool as a Sentinel.
Hi, I'm Marcus Smith, creative director for Marvel's Wolverine.
Let's bring it up a bit more.
We're excited to debut a new look at the game. To set the stage, Wolverine is in a race against time to rescue a group of kidnapped mutants before they're shipped off to parts unknown by cybernetically enhanced mercenaries known as the Reavers. However, Logan quickly discovers he isn't the only mutant attempting to
Is that
save
okay,
him.
guys?
Let's take a look.
Let's see if we can find the one that got away. Redhead. Might be our only lead.
Redhead, okay.
Looks like she took off into the industrial park. All right, let's search the area.
This is very Spider-Man inspired.
Perimeter stable. Holding position.
Are we getting... Oh! Holy shit. Okay, there's a detection. So there is a stealth takedown system. There's so much blood! Holy shit.
Stay sharp. I don't like this.
This is the classic equivalent of I'll be right back, guys.
It's too quiet.
They just got so... Oh my god! Okay, he got fucking 300 booted, and then he got speared out the air with a fucking Christ. Alright, I'm sold. Oh. Okay. I'm really sore. This is insane. Oh, that was nice. I like that with the claws.
Shut it, freak.
I feel like I recognize that character.
Ship's gassing off. Not today, Bob.
Also, I will say, this is a really good VA choice. It's not Hugh Jackman by any means, or Steve Blum, but this is a really good choice.
Skullbuster! Up there! We need backup now!
You're gonna need a lot of fucking backup. Oh my god, that's... Oh. Jean? I remember hearing something about her being involved. Oh, that's murder. Yep, that's straight up murder.
There you are, Red.
Jean? Is that you? Don't worry. You're not going anywhere.
Huh. Okay, that's pretty cool that there's a team up. Holy shit. Okay, so it's like an L2 card system. Big boot. Oh my god. So there's a parry system. Oh fuck. Christ. Oh my days. That's so excessive. Oh, there's team ups as well. Okay, red means unblockable, so dot. Oh, that's so clean. Oh, so different enemy types as well. That's nice. Okay, so environmental interactions as well. Holy shit. Okay, what's the free bars? Instant murder, death kill, berserker rage. Holy moly. This assist is insane.
Yeah. Let's go.
Love how you have all of these cyberpunk guys.
Yeah, that'll work.
Alright, that was a good cut. Okay, yeah, I remember hearing some news about, like, mobility. Oh, that's so cool. So excessive, but so cool.
Where are those mutants?
Oh, that poor man. Oh, that's cool. So you get, like, a lunge as well. I like that system. That's so cool, dude. So can you just pounce on vehicles? Just Spartan. Alright, that's murder. But I say it like the rest has not been murder. I thought he had a chainsaw for it. Even then, like, that's a big arm. Ooh, okay. Okay, so empty health, but oh, that's so cool. So you get a second wind off the one bar and you mash in order to reget your health. That's cool. That's cool. I like that a lot. Oh, this game is so violent. I love it. Yep, Final Destination it. Yeah, he did not think that one out too well. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, chat. I can't look at chat right now. This is cinema. Oh, that man is so cooked. Bro, at that point, retire. Retire. If someone can just do that.
I was hoping for the redhead.
Adamantium headbutt is crazy.
Let's get you guys out of here.
Are you a superhero?
Oh, kid.
Is that Leech? What a cool cut. That was so fucking cool. Okay, alright. I'm sold on this game, man. Give me Mystique, Omega Red, give me everyone. Oh, give me the hand, Sabretooth. That poor man just...
Some folks can't wait to die.
That was cinema. That looked really good. I'm very sold.
We hope you enjoyed that new look
That
at
was
Marvel's
really
Wolverine.
cool.
This is a single-player action-adventure game featuring a focused, story-driven experience that will send Logan on a perilous journey across the globe. Where more
That
than
it
innocent
is
people
literally
rise to
everything
escape.
I want it to be. It looks
In this
fucking
game, mutants
so
live in hiding,
ridiculous.
fearful of those who would hunt them down, while most of the world doesn't even know they exist. As you saw, you'll encounter iconic Marvel characters like Jean Grey, Mystique, and Sabretooth.
Some folks can't wait to die.
We
So we're
also showed you a
undeniably-
glimpse of the brutal combat you'll experience in Marvel's Wolverine. It's fast, fluid, and visceral in the way that only Logan can deliver.
Yeah, no kidding about Visceral. My
Marvel's
god.
Wolverine is built to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5 consoles, and we cannot wait for you to get your hands on it when it launches September 15th, 2026. We're also happy to announce that you can pre-order your copy today at the end of the show in select markets. Check out PlayStation Blog for more information. On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games, thank you. See you next time.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Looks like a really good time. I want to see what additions they have for sale as well, because let's see some cool ones of what it might be online.
Hello and welcome to State of Play. I wanted to start
Hello,
by
Sid.
thanking Marcus and the whole team at Insomniac for
It's
their
very
extended
MK.
look at Marvel's Wolverine.
Can you
We've
increase
got
the volume a
ton
bit?
more to
Yes,
share
I
with
may.
News and updates from both PlayStation Studios and third-party studios from around the globe. Let's get right to it with the latest from our friends at Arc System
Right, that
Works,
should be a bit
XDev,
better. Oh,
and
another...
Marvel Games.
What a tonal shift as well from all of that blood and slaughter to, hey guys, here's a 4v4 fighting game. Cartoony art style. Look at it, kawaii!
Prepare to face the supreme master of the
The
pugilistic
tone
arts,
shift is
the
great.
Duke of Get Your Dukes Up, Mr. Champion!
Oh!
Actions are worth more than any word.
And the greatest action is to fight. You have defeated so many. You've defeated whole worlds. But
Knights of
you've
Doom.
never fought Doom. Let me show you why you should need.
I mean, Doctor Doom is
You're a
just
genius,
fucking
Doom.
cool.
Your works are mere trinkets. My genius is
Gun.
endless. And
That's
now
so
my
crazy.
turn.
Oh, Magneto?
Promises Doom, and those promises
Oh.
shall be kept.
This violence will
Let's
solve
fucking
nothing.
go.
My dearest Aurora, mutant kind shall rise.
Oh, holy shit, alright.
I will be the one to lead the way.
That's very cool. Green Goblin. Oh, that design on the goblin's really cool too. So bomb set up.
Time to stop laughing, Gobby.
Let all your guts bump away.
Oh, they actually did show Carnage.
Spider-Man, not you.
Oh, that's sick. Let's go, Symbiote Gang.
Carnage will give you one. Use that.
That's very. Oh, that's what a callback as well.
No mercy.
Let me do it.
Oh, we're just gonna have like a 30-second combo.
Mine.
Close enough. Poor Spider-Man.
Knights of Doom, destroy them.
Oh, that's
Feel
sick.
my wrath. The end is near.
That's very cool. Bro, Carnage looks crazy for this. Yo, that was sick. Okay, I have no idea where we're going
I
with this.
see much from my perch atop the tree of tranquility.
Rayman?
Yet, there are some outcomes that are uncertain, even to me.
Oh, let's go! I fucking called it! Let's go, guys! Holy moly, alright! I just threw that out into the ether.
Your heroics will no doubt be the stuff of tales twice told throughout the Glade of Dreams.
I thought I recognized the art style, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll just say that. Let's fucking go, guys. Rayman. And it's a co-op experience as well. My love, we have to play this.
Follow me, brave heroes.
This looks really good.
The Glade of Dreams is in grave danger.
I love the charm to this, man.
It's time I made my mark.
We absolutely need to play this.
One! You don't stand a chance! Maybe he stands a little bit of a chance. Roblox to the rescue!
I am as fast as a falcon! Quick size!
For the Glade!
God, this looks so good. I love seeing old IPs like this be revived in a really good way.
Cool! I'm here!
I've just had the biggest smile on my face watching this, man. Let's fucking go. Oh, it's a bit away, but yeah, no, we definitely have to get that. That, pardon me, that looks really good. Oh, I have no idea what this could be. Is this a sushi making game? I can't say I'm familiar with this at all.
Say.
So it's a sushi game. Alright. Alright, there needed to be one game to kind of break up what we had. Fair enough. I mean, hey. Bucko the chef. So not quite Dave the diver. Ooh. What is this? Oh, well, this stream just got copyright claimed. I mean, this looks okay. I'm not too sure what I'm looking at. This feels like it's visually inspired by... What was it? The Demon Hunters anime that came out? I haven't seen it. Okay. This is really cool visually. I'm just not sure what's happening. It just seems like being cool with vibes. So it's a free-player co-op open... Yeah, free-player co-op open world... So is it PvE? PvE only? This is pretty cool. It's not for me, but it does look really cool. That's cool. You got like a visual install. Devil May Cry. Yeah, I can see that. There's a lot of style in this. It's pretty cool. Okay. Not for me, but that was pretty cool.
Hi everyone. お久しぶりです。安心の中
Oh,
の
it's
です。Did you miss me?
We haven't seen her in ages.
と言っても多分私のことを知らないし忘れてる人もいるかもしれないんですけど、そうだな。見てね、お姉さんです。今日皆さんにお届けしたのは妖怪ハンターアクションゲーム煙です。舞台は煙シティ。この世とあの世が混ざってるカオスな街をアジアをベースにいろんなカルチャーが入り混じってます。煙あるところに妖怪ありという言葉がありまして、それを妖怪ハンターが見つけ出します。そこで使うのが妖怪ハンターだけが使えるフォックスウィンドウ、狐の窓です。
I do really like
この
the
窓を介
visual
して
style.
パラノーマル現象や妖怪を見つけ出して、で可視化して。
Now that I can kind of digest it
しかし
properly.
妖怪をただただ集める
This looks pretty cool.
私たちのゲームでは妖怪と契約をしなければなりません。頂上をまとい未知を狩る、あなた自身に憑依してもらいます。そして憑依した妖怪のパワーを使って憑依アパレルというかっこいいアパレルをまとってスーパーパワーでもっと強い妖怪に挑んでこの世界の謎に近づいていく。ハンターは種類が3つありまして、1つは刀ハンターになります。もう1つは弓ハンター。次は
They got the right person to present this as well, by the
マ
way.
ルチプレイあります。仲間と一緒に暴れて死にかけて妖怪ハンターとして一緒にこの煙シティで煙って遊んでいただければ嬉しいです。
Okay,
私
that's
たちは
pretty cool.
カオスをお届けして笑いをお届けしたいと思って煙を作ってます。あの世に最も近い都市煙シティへようこそと言いたいところですが、煙はまだまだ開発中です。情報いっぱい落としていきますので。
As early previews go, this is pretty good.
Let's 煙っていこう。シュシュシュシュシュシュシュシュシュシュ。
Bless her. Yeah, they got the right person to present this. But yeah, no, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. Oh, we're finally gonna see it. Finally.
Been halfway across the continent looking for you. Hard woman to track down.
Well, you found me.
Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Gorgeous.
Ms. Croft, I hear when it comes to retrieving.
Oh, that's cool. Full top corkscrew.
This isn't about glory or
Feels good to have a Tomb Raider game with guns again.
This is a puzzle buried in centuries of silence. You don't strike me as someone who walks past a locked door without wondering what's behind it. There's a reason I can only trust you with this.
Jesus Christ, all the women in this game are gorgeous. Holy moly. Oh, that's cool. This is so good. This looks so good.
Gotta say, you captured your good side.
Oh, you know what? Extra thumbs up for Dinosaurs with
You're
Feathers.
assuming I've got a bad side.
That looked really good. That I'm very, very sold. Very sold on it. So is this the remake? Or is this the new one? Because I know they were working on two.
So, what was
Oh,
your
talking
favourite
dinosaurs.
today?
I liked the Allosaur.
Remake of 1. That looks fucking amazing. Really good.
I think my favorite is the Diplodocus.
I feel like I've seen this be teased at before. I don't know if it's because there's recently been a few Jurassic games that have been advertised, but I feel like I've seen this before.
I don't know if I can do this.
Also another British protagonist. Female British protagonist, no less. A new Jurassic Park, that might be it.
There's always a choice.
The Lost Wild. Okay, so I haven't seen it. It looks cool. Looks cool. I definitely want to see more. Definitely need to see more. Phantom Zero? This is very cool. Jesus Christ, the action choreography. Whoa! That was like 12 shots! Wait, I recognize that mask. We've seen the trailer for this before. What is this for? So this is, yeah, it's Phantom Blade Zero. It's Onimusha. Really? Yeah, Phantom Blades, I thought so. Oh, for fuck's sake, I was really getting into that.
Back in early 2023, S-Game first showed us Phantom Blade Zero in passing in a hotel. And we knew immediately that this game had incredible potential.
Yeah, it looks like crack
Look forward
cocaine.
to more details in a gameplay and story deep dive coming later this summer.
Not even separately, like together.
Next, let's head over to the sandworm-infested sands of Arrakis in Dune Awakening. In this open-world survival
I'm not a
RPG,
Dune guy, so
you can fully immerse yourself in
I'm
the
definitely
world of
not
Dune.
the target demographic
Unravel
for
a
this.
cinematic story filled with mystery and intrigue, featuring many of the characters from the books and movies.
Find the Fremen, wake the sleeper.
Hello, Stacy. How you doing?
Alone or with friends, you will explore the vast open world of Arrakis and learn to survive and thrive by unlocking the secrets of the Fremen. Along the way, you'll discover new
It looks cool.
technologies.
Have you watched the Dune
craft
movies?
gadgets
No,
and
I haven't
weaponry,
seen them. Yeah,
and
I'm
build a
doing well,
base of
Stacy. Enjoying the
operations that will grow and expand
PlayStation
as
State
you
of Play
progress
currently.
towards power and fortune. Pursue the path of
Although
the Bene
admittedly,
Gesserit,
this game
Swordmaster,
is
Trooper,
not quite
or
to my
Mentat,
taste. I'm not familiar with
and
the
master anything
IP.
from mind control to brutal hand-to-hand combat. In Dune
Say that.
Awakening, you can choose to play
Neverrealm
with friends
Animations,
or
let's
alone
go.
in a brand new single-player mode arriving with the PlayStation release.
That's a whole lot of
Dune
sandworm.
Awakening arrives on PS5 on September 22nd. Pre-orders start today. The fan-favorite PS2 classic Dynasty Warriors 3
We were
is
literally
getting
talking about
remastered
Dynasty
for
Warriors a
PS5.
little bit earlier. That's cool. It's getting a remaster.
Dynasty Warriors 3
That
Complete
frame
Edition
rate
Remastered is a
looked
modern
very
revival of
questionable,
the
though.
2001 game that established the foundation of the series. Players can become one of over 40 officers and experience intense 1 versus 1,000 skirmishes.
Yeah,
across
there's
vast battlefields.
slight frame rate dips in the
And joining
big
the
hit
battle
collision.
is Zoan, the protagonist from Dynasty Warriors Origins.
Visually looks cool. Don't know if it's for me.
Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered launches later this year. Pre-orders start today.
Okay, that's nice.
From the award-winning studio behind the Ori series comes a bold new vision for action RPGs. No Rest for the Wicked is a brutal Souls-like built around skill, consequence,
from
and
the
precision combat.
studio behind
Step into
Ori.
a living hand-painted world you can explore alone or share with friends in your own persistent realm.
Oh,
a
that's
world
cool.
That evolves even when you're offline. The highly anticipated
I like
full
that. That's
1.0
cool.
release expands everything. A
All right.
massive world, a deep class and progression system,
I like that. This is cool.
and hundreds of hours of content, including endgame, all with full crossplay and cross-save.
Oh, that's nice.
No Rest for the Wicked launches on PS5 this October.
Wonderful.
And is available to wishlist now.
Lovely. I've had that on my wish list for
Up
ages.
next, let's check in with Capcom for an update on Onimusha: Way of the Sword.
Oh, we just talked about Onimusha, funny enough.
Doesn't matter. A beast isn't far from an Oni, you know.
You do well to follow his example. I thought you'd see the appeal, Musashi.
I've seen a bit of this so far. I can't say I'm excited, but I'm willing to be sold on this. I've heard so much about Onimusha. So like my expectations are very high for this. That's one way of selling me on it.
I sense Genma. Prepare yourself. No ordinary Genma can move.
That was a very cool dodge.
I doubt this area was designed to welcome visitors. The castle's owner must be terribly cautious.
I am
Yo.
Miyamoto Musashi, the fool who seeks strength yet rejects the power of the Oni.
What a block, might I add.
You shame yourself, child. Witness my might!
If you live by the sword, fighting is everything. So you've lost.
Okay.
Will you swap the sword for a trowel?
Like hell I will.
I have a weird feeling question.
What
Shoot.
then? Are you going to start taking
Oh, do you play
human
Fortnite?
souls?
It's not my jam, personally.
Souls.
More running, yes please.
Musashi, if that's the path he walks, I will follow.
Okay.
I've chosen to trust Musashi's judgment in all matters.
Ori departed. Give me every ounce of power that you have. In return.
So we can turn into a Oni. That's cool.
Onimusha.
That's... Alright, that's pretty sick. I've never played any of the Onimusha games, so I do, like, I'm so fresh to this, but that was actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, he's got a lion dog.
We can't
Good
wait
again.
to get our hands on Onimusha: Way of the Sword this September. But you won't have to wait long to try it yourself. Here's one more update from the Onimusha team.
Oh, are they gonna do a free demo? That would be sick. Ooh! That's really nice. I might have to give this a go then. Yeah, alright, I'll definitely have to give that demo a go. That's such a cursed looking charm. Ah, untold man-made horrors beyond my mortal comprehension. Wonderful. That's been me every day since I've had to wait for the next God of War. New Silent Hill. This is the new Silent Hill. Let's fucking go.
Hey! Who's there?
Simon. Are you there?
This should be cool.
Please say something. Where did you go, Simon?
Something doesn't feel right.
I love how it's retro this is. Feels dirty.
Zoe? I'm sorry, Zoe?
So I've never actually played a Silent Hill, so this might be the first I actually play. Those things look awful. Oh, it's first person too. Okay, everyone's shitting their pants.
What the hell is that?
There's more of them.
Those are some heavy footsteps I hear. Oh, that didn't look great.
I'm so sorry.
Fear the truth behind the static. This looks really cool. Oh, no, no, thank you, nope.
The target is the front gate of the capital of our homeland, the Federation of Central Asia. We will storm from the sea and take the capital back from our enemy.
What is this?
So you're the next one? The one whose rear we'll have to cover?
The people left behind back on the continent need something to hold on to. Some
Ace Combat?
symbol that inspires hope.
We will be in visual range of the land battleship soon.
Has Ace Combat had like a crazy story and stuff? I've never played these games.
Where are you going, Copter?
Cover Tasha, Rex.
That's where the Wings of Thief comes in. The legendary savior. DD wants the
he's got
legendary savior to get his
MF on the side of his.
possible. The more exposure, the better.
Inspiring.
Okay, I'm not quite a flight simulator type of guy, but interesting.
You stay put, Joker One.
Above you flies the Wings of Thieves.
Was that a ship in the middle of the sky? Yeah.
Hands to the sky, everyone. Hope is within reach.
The Terminus fingers.
What, the imposter?
Sharing information isn't always about telling people the truth.
Hope's all we can offer, right, Joker One?
It's an ambush. Shadows.
Just as planned. We dangled the bait and Wings took it.
We'll find out soon enough.
Would you please? Green fight! Defensive maneuver!
We've got a leak.
Is it time to run, Ray?
Hang on. Joker One, down's an enemy.
Yeah, I generally have no opinion on this. I'm just like, it's not me.
These guys belong to you, Rex.
Looks like a Dwayne Johnson war movie. Yeah. Except there's a severe lack of someone in like a grey but not quite green enough vest top. Rise above. Okay, so it's not Ace Combat, but.
皆さんこんにちは。エースコマットシリーズブランドディレクターの河野です。お待たせいたしました。エースコマット8
I spoke the future.
の発売日は2026年10月2日。アーリーアクセスは9月29日になります。
I guess I just know. I guess I just know sometimes, guys. I know, like, anyone in chat, was Ace Combat like a really big thing, or am I missing out? Am I uncultured swine? I mean, I can be uncultured swine. Whoa, what a kawaii looking lady and otherwise very grim and dark trailer. If only, right?
Did you know there are 3 kinds of aces?
Was that? That was such a quick tease. Okay, I mean.
プレイオーダー特典としてパッケージ版には早期購入特典としてエースコンバットゼロザ・ベルカンウォーの移植版がつくことになりました。ぜひエイトと世界を
An Ace up his thing. Boo. Boo.
楽しんでください。お知らせした通り発売まではあと少しです。出撃の準備
Yeah, September looks like it's gonna be crazy for like game releases. Holy moly. Because then we got like GTA and stuff at the end of this year too. Ooh. Oh, okay, I guess we're in just the car driving section of the show now. Need for Speed? I'm gonna call it now, Need for Speed. Where was the ramp? Yeah, it's just carpooling. Fucking big room. The only one for airplay game is softball. Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Death Race? Oh, all right, the DeLorean.
Great take. Think we got it.
Yep, roll playback.
Stuntman Hollywood. Okay, this looks like it could be mental. So they have a bunch of different IPs that you can do races with. Okay, this actually looks like it could be really sick. Okay, that looked like it could be a lot of fun. Mundfish.
There's a wounded man. Nasty injuries. It's like a beast tore him apart.
A beast?
I think I've seen something from like a horror movie.
But he's still weak.
Like the weird baby monster, right?
What's going on?
Nothing good. Team Clout, what a name. Yeah, I think this is this was that weird one from a year or so ago. Oh, why are you fucking... Why is your face drooling?
Die, bastard. And you're tough. Surprisingly lively for someone who just came out of a coma.
If you want to survive, you gotta hustle.
I'm not gonna lie. I've seen... The prior trailer I saw to this made me come to realize we even comfortably become like way too close to realism, because a lot of this is it's a lot even for me.
I'll take my chances. Turns out I'm a lucky man.
Very killing floor.
You'll find nothing there.
Oh, yum, wall meat, lovely.
But death.
Oh yeah, punch the baby. Ew.
Well,
yeah.
Keep quiet in there.
Yeah. My feelings on this have not changed. It's uncomfortably realistic. Whether I play this or not will be interesting. Oh my god, it's Death Stranding, man. I have no idea what this is about.
Something is coming. I have to go. It felt like an earthquake. But it was just a paperclip.
That's not a
Falling
paperclip.
off a desk.
That's
The
cellular
tiniest tremor before the main
degeneration.
Jesse. I know what they put
Isn't
you
this?
through.
Yeah, I was gonna say this looks like
You
Control.
never had a chance.
Oh, he's got the Force.
2 days before the lockdown fell, an uncategorized resonance appeared in Manhattan. As things stand right now, Dylan, you're our only shot at survival.
Oh, wow.
You
are not FBC. You're not even
Okay,
fucking
art
human.
style kind of reminds me a bit of Saros that came
in
out.
that cell for years and forgot
What
about
exactly are the Control games like? Because
me. It was a way out.
I have
People can change.
I've seen
The
stuff
past
about it,
doesn't matter.
but I've never actually looked into it. Looks very mindfucky. Very
How are
cool.
you today?
Yeah, yeah. Like that is literally my understanding of it. It's a third person game.
We're gonna have a lot of fun together.
Are we having fun yet? Fair enough. Another September game. Jesus Christ. Is this Marathon? This feels very Bungie. This looks like Marathon. I have not played Marathon.
Darkness.
Yeah.
For those without eyes to see.
Sorry, Bungie. I love you from Halo 1 to Reach, but I'm not interested in Marathon, and I'm checked out of Destiny right now. Also, I don't know if it was the best idea to create a Marathon trailer after they just shit-canned Destiny 2. Oh, that's really scummy, stick a claymore there. It's Bungie's next big game. I think it's an extraction shooter from what I'm aware. I'm not a fan of the visual art style or direction of it. And I think it's only like PvP only, but that does look PvE-ish. But yeah, no, it doesn't look like it's for me. I'm just not a fan of the visual art style and language of it.
Do you crave endless life?
I imagine, Eddie, it's probably because they want to like not compete with like GTA and stuff. So games will either come out in the first quarter of next year or just after, or just before that. Not for me.
The dangerous and cutthroat world of Marathon expands today with its second season, Nightfall. And if you haven't checked out Marathon
original
yet,
IP before
Bungie announced
it's
an open trial
crazy
period
cool.
for the launch
I will
of
say
Season
that
2.
is very
You'll
cool.
also
I
be able to pick up
remember
Marathon at
learning
discount.
about that, but like, man.
Now, let's take a look at what's coming soon to PlayStation Plus. Up first, a beloved fantasy
Okay,
world
this
is
will probably
finally coming to
be the
PlayStation
end
for the
half of
first
it.
time. RuneScape Dragon Wilds is an open world survival game.
Oh!
where you rise from survivor
That's
to Dragon
cool.
Slayer.
I didn't even know RuneScape made it this far to like
Play
this.
solo or with friends as you explore
That's
Ashenfall,
cool.
a
I'm not a
beautiful,
RuneScaper,
dangerous
but
new
that's
frontier
cool.
in the RuneScape universe, where power is earned and every action
God, that makes me
deepens
feel
your
so
mastery.
old.
With
Makes me
magic
feel
at your
so
command,
old.
cross deadly terrain, mass forage in seconds, uncover hidden paths,
Oddly very
outmatch
charming.
brutal monsters.
I never played RuneScape, but this is very charming.
Craft stronger gear, master magic, melee, and ranged combat, and push deeper into uncharted regions of Gielinor. Build a home together, farm the land, and fish the waters. Make it yours. RuneScape Dragon Wilds arrives day 1 on PlayStation Plus later
That's
this
cool.
year.
I don't know if I'll play it, but that's pretty cool. It's nice to see
Here's a
RuneScape
preview
get
of
picked up
games
like that.
coming to the Classics catalog over the next few months.
All right.
In June,
I
battle
have no
colorful
idea what
enemies
I'm
with
looking at.
musical instruments in Guitar Man, one of the most stylish rhythm games from the PS2 era.
I definitely missed out on this. Guitaro Man. Okay. Feel better. I'm only 22 and I know what RuneScape is.
In July, PsyOps The Mindgate Conspiracy joins the Classics catalog. This PS2 action-adventure mixes run-and-gun gameplay with psychic powers.
Okay, that's cool. I love the ragdoll back then. They're like, ah! Okay.
And finally, Onimusha: Dawn of Dreams.
I had a feeling it was going to be Onimusha.
Launches later this year in August.
That's cool. I absolutely recognize that cover. Dear God. Anything else?
Akashima Island. Haunted by dark stories. Our goal, confront the evil, corrupting paradise. This is Dead True International.
Don't know why he was looking off camera.
Thanks. Come on, let's get a photo together.
There has to be a horror twist to this. This is going way too well.
Over. Rotated on that one.
Is that Astarian's VA?
Does no one know this guy?
That looks like Astarian's actor.
Oh, you two haven't met yet, right?
Oh, it is!
Sebastian. I'll be looking out for you.
Roland, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, this is absolute.
Shut down.
Oh, that's fucking
Investigating. Untold. Until.
He's from season 3 Stranger Things, and he's the Red Ranger from the remake.
Did you hear that?
Nate, are you out there?
I did say it was going to be horror related.
We gotta go.
Oh, that's not good.
Right.
So this is a pick and choose until dawn type of adventure, I'm guessing.
Grip it tight.
No, he's coming! Through there.
Take a deep breath.
Fuck! Which way?
Steady the mind.
We're gonna have to jump!
There's rocks down there!
Push, loop, jump alone. Yeah. Oh!
What needs to be done.
Oh, so it's another installment in the Dark Pictures anthology. Oh, wait! No, that was Until Dawn 2? That was such a different presentation. Wow, they actually did it.
I'm Stu Tilley, Creative Director at Firesprite Games, and I hope you enjoyed the first look at our brand new installment of
alright,
Until
I
Dawn.
like the first
In
Until Dawn.
2, a successful crew of ghost hunters who fake all their best content come face to face with real bugs for the very
classic.
first time.
Whenever you're ready.
Having just signed a deal with a major TV network, they visit an abandoned tropical island. But beneath that beautiful surface hides dreadful, heartbreaking secrets, centuries old and hungry for vengeance. We're looking forward to sharing more details about this.
Alright, that looks pretty
ahead
cool.
of release in 2027. Thank you.
Alright, I will have my eye out for that. I like the first Until Dawn.
Now we have one more game to show, and it is something special. This is a brand new title debuting with more than 20 minutes of uninterrupted gameplay.
20
So
minutes?
turn up the volume, sit back, and enjoy.
Alright. Show me. Come on, show me the money, man. Okay. We all know what I'm keeping an eye out for. 20 minutes is a lot of time. Oh! Yeah, it's God of War, let's fucking go! Finally, inject into my fucking veins. 20 minutes too. Okay, let's go from black screen. All right,
On your way home, you are free.
Oh my god. Hi, Dream. So the rumors are true. So we never... Did we get the shot from 2018 game? Let's fucking go, guys. Let's fucking go! Oh, that's such a cool way to cut to the story. Interesting. Ooh. Wait. So it's not a flashback? Or it is? That's cool. So it is? What's happening?
Where am I?
Wait, so she's not dead? That's cute.
You know where I am?
Reminds me so much of one of my cats. I have so many questions.
Okay. Burned clothes. The pyre. It happened. They're starting on the path. It's just... I didn't get to say goodbye.
Dedicated jump button. Double jump. So, she's not dead.
This definitely isn't the light of Alfheim.
Is she in fucking Egypt? Because this either is Egypt or it's Gaelic.
Mask.
Wait, is that the same one? That Trace. Oh, that's not good. So runic magic. Very cool. Oh, okay, this... Yeah, classic. Oh, parry system. Oh, so not quite like the shield. Sidestep kick. Oh, yo, that's sick.
Shouldn't have been that difficult.
Oh my... So we have air combat. Yo, this is sick. This is very old school God of War.
Yeah. Armor. Good idea.
So I presume this is the RPG aspect of it. But yeah, no, the mask that body you had, that looked like the one from Atreus kind of found. Could be horribly wrong. Okay.
Now, how about a way out?
Yeah, where are we? I have so many questions. I have so many questions. Yeah, Loki's mask. That's cool.
Guess I'll find my own way from here.
Very beautiful visual design, especially coming from, like, Norse mythology.
That mask. No, it can't be. It's not possible.
So many questions.
If there's another mask, their path isn't safe. I have to find a way back.
Interesting. So there's more than one mask. Okay, that confirms my suspicions at least. God, this game is gorgeous. Yeah, where are we? Holy shit. Oh, that's not great. Oh, she's throwing hands!
Did she come from the Eagle Outlaw? Not the gates. The gateway is closed.
Wait. Yeah, no, that looks like a statue of Horus. That creature looks like...
That creature.
Where are we?
Hey, hey! Kid! Let him go!
I was gonna say, it's Persian. Yep, shoot the glowing canister. Yeah, let's go, video game logic. Who are we gonna be? Is that Oni? Are we in Shinto Pantheon? Is this Japan? No fucking way that I called a Shinto Pantheon. So it's more than one? No, there's no... There's... Ow.
Another mask.
This is important to you. I wonder, do you think this could set you free?
Ow?
You touch me again.
swear, I will kill you.
Would you like to see how hard it is to die here, Godly? I can show you.
You can't keep me here.
The gateway is closed. There is no escape.
This is interesting.
Resisting the truth will only make this more painful.
Ow. What is this?
Sekhmet.
No, Betsy. I will handle that problem.
Who's Sekhmet?
You. Deal with our new pet.
Was that a Sphinx? Holy moly, okay. Holy shit. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, and it flies. I have big questions. Sekhmet might be the Egyptian goddess. So it is... So, clearly, there's parts of Egypt here. But that's an Oni. That might even be Hachiman.
Okay. I think they're gone.
Just be careful.
Fresh air.
Who are you?
You're different.
You're a cube. Talking. You know what? It doesn't matter. How do we get out of here?
Yeah, we've tried. There's no way out.
And you're a talking sword.
I'm not the sword. I'm the ribbons, obviously. And
I was
my
gonna
name is
say.
Rue. The cube is Frank.
Frank and Rue.
I'm Faye. There has to be a way out of here.
A way out? But you're not even all here.
You're not even all here.
Of course I'm not here. I'm dead.
You have to be dead to come through the gateway.
It's like you're holding something back.
This isn't working.
I'm...
Where are we anyway?
Afterlife of the gods?
Oh!
I call it the everyone.
Afterlife of the gods. Great.
So,
That might be Jack
what's
Quaid.
the plan, boss?
Yes, Jack Quaid.
Frank. That cask. That's why you're trapped.
Yeah. Wait, you made that big explosion happen, right? Could you do that again?
My magic, it's wrong here. I feel wrong here.
You want out, right?
I think we all want that.
We definitely do.
Faye, you need to accept it. All of it. You're dead.
How? How do I accept that?
Simple. Focus. You're here. Be here.
I have so many questions.
But what if I need to be somewhere else?
Then focus on what you do need.
How did she get here, though? Because she isn't a god in nature.
Find your way home.
Hey, that's it. What were you thinking of?
A promise.
Okay, we'll take it. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Get ready.
Wait! Not a good idea. Bad idea.
I love how you wait for the full charge to then go, maybe this is not good. Also, ow. The Lion Goddess of War. Makes sense. No.
Kratos.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, no, this... So... Okay, we're gonna have to talk after this, because my mind is everywhere for this. Looking forward to seeing more gameplay, though. I like the combat system.
Rue? I think you should give her the sword.
How do I know I can trust her?
I'll give it back. I promise.
Okay. Take it.
No, I really like this, but I'm trying to think of how this all works in universe. That sword's gorgeous. Oh my fuck. She beat the soul out of him is wild. Oh, that's cool. So there's a whip tied to it. I love how flashy her fighting style is.
You need to get out of here.
Not until I get you out.
I don't need help.
Here we go, coming up behind.
Also, he's your companion character. A gelatinous cube being your companion character is very strange. Lovely parry. Oh, you got your classic God of... Oh, that was so cool. Yeah, it's so cool that we have air combat again. This is very fucking cool. Oh, and he can help as well. That's sick. Dude, that is so cool. You could beat the soul out of someone. Launch them. That's sick. That is so cool.
Come on.
No, I got a promise to keep.
Fine, but lady, that sword, it's more than you think it is.
I'm gonna have to do so much research. Okay.
Are you all ready? I will kill you.
Oh.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Gotham.
Holy shit. Oh, there's new AoE stuff as well. I love the verticality in this combat now.
Try again.
Holy shit.
I will wrench you thread by thread.
Oh, so you can actually go, like, without the sword as well. That's cool. Oh, that parry.
You're scared of this sword. Why?
I fear nothing.
Okay. Interesting. That's command grab if I ever saw one. Oh, that's cool. I really am a big fan of this. This is fucking cool, dude. Does my man just turn himself into a rock? Fucking hell.
Just give up.
I don't give up.
That's so cool, man. Show me. Jesus Christ. The scale of this fight's very cool. Break the arm. Oh no, she's gonna pop him in the face? Holy shit, that was cool. God of War Laufey. Okay. Okay, I thought there were... Because I heard rumors that there were going to be different name for the title. Okay. Interesting. I have so many questions, dude. I have so many questions. I'm really excited for that. The damn cube, I know, right? Okay. Alright, as State of Plays go, that was actually pretty solid. I got a lot of reveals and showings that I wanted for that. I'm very happy with that. I just have so many questions. I have so many questions.
Greetings and salutations, friends.
Eat a butthole. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna presume a lot of that's already up. Let's go. God of War, Laufey. Oh wait, is this... Did they drop a dev interview already? Oh, okay. Okay, I will... Wow. They dropped quite a bit. Okay, I guess we're getting a Laufey video. Well, a Faye video. Alright. Ha! Jack Quaid. Okay, so this is another dev diary. I'm gonna have to check these out off stream. Because we're absolutely getting a video for this tomorrow. Okay, so as this is running, guys, we won't break it down frame by frame and stuff. Did they actually mention what? Because they said that she was in an afterlife and that she was cut off from it. This isn't a prequel either. This is a sequel. But Afterlife of the Gods be everywhere. But that raises so many questions then, because if it's the afterlife of the gods, then what is Valhalla? Because Valhalla's an afterlife, so is Hell. Like, Greece had Hades. That's my big question. And I'm presuming that, whatever that is, served as a gateway. Yeah, that's the thing. Faye isn't a god. She's a Jotun.
You know where I am?
But she died. Again, that's the big mystery. It's... Purgatory, it could be. And yet, even then, there's another mask. The gate to get them back to their world, or the proper afterlife of their world. Huh. I mean, there's naturally more questions than answers right now, but... Huh. I do like that they brought back air combat though. That is a fucking plus for me. A lot of people were asking for it, and I was genuinely worried about how it would look because it's definitely a period of its time thing, but that's cool. Could be Babylon. Could be Babylon. I doubt she'll find Jesus. Well, that's the thing. If we're talking about Sekhmet and Anubis, I remember as we were going past this weird block thing. When we come out of here, somewhere, yet right there. So those are the two antagonists that we've seen. You pass through several obstacles to reach the underworld. That makes sense. But if we're going off just visual art style as well, this is Egyptian in design and aesthetic. That, on the other hand, is Japanese in design and aesthetic. So we're dealing with two different pantheons at the same time. But what's caused her to go and arrive in this possible Egyptian afterlife? He even has a third eye, too. Yeah, everything about this.
This is important to you. I wonder, do you think this could set you free?
Does she even know what it is? Also, Big Owl, again.
There is no escape.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Make this more painful.
So that's a was it telescope, kaleidoscope?
I will handle that problem, Betsy.
What does he say?
I will handle.
Sekhmet.
No.
Sekhmet.
No.
Huh.
Betsy.
Betsy. Was it? Did you say Betsy?
Sekhmet.
No. Betsy.
Bexy.
I will handle that problem. You deal with our new pet.
Those off-life are we going to see the Greek pantheon? This definitely is not Greece. I don't know where this is. The easiest answer would be Egypt, but there's clearly more than that. Yeah, official sub.
I will handle that problem.
Sekhmet.
No. Betsy.
Guys, what's a Bexy? We're doing some quick homework before I go to bed tonight. Tibetan Mongolian origin. Yeah, Begsi, a fierce, powerful deity god. So this is Mongolian. Ah. Lord of War in Tibetan Buddhism. Originally a pre-Buddhist war of the Mongols. Oh, that's pretty fucking hardcore. Okay. That's pretty fucking hardcore. Holy shit. Okay.
I will handle that problem. You deal with our new pet.
So who are you? Does she even call its name? What in the fuck is that? Alright. I'm... Is it... It could be a Sphinx. If we can decipher what creature that is, I'm pretty sure we can decipher who's riding it. Sure has 6 legs. Oh, so it is a Sphinx. But is there anyone in general that actually, like... check the PlayStation blog. Please forward it to me. On Twitter. Faye must fight her way through the afterlives of the gods, the everywhere, where ruthless gods from across mythologies fight for power in the land of overcoming and dangerous magic. Okay. Okay. I have so many questions. I have... Your boy is big question. So it's a shared pantheon. That is crazy. So it's not one. Okay, we are gonna take a look and a read at that. Okay. Working on new main entering God of War Laufey, official God of War Laufey. They're supposed to be end, but for Laufey with awakening, strange land after her funeral. Faye discovers the plan she was put in place are now at risk. Okay, so it's not a sequel per se in a traditional sense, so I'm guessing it runs alongside parallel to the 2018 game and presumably into Ragnarok. Must fight through the afterlife of the gods and the everywhen. Ruthless gods from across the pantheon fight for power, for land overflowing with danger. Explains why there was 2 different pantheons we saw here. What... My question is, like, what was the sliver in her hand? World, sorry, that's heart. Understandable, current direction. I reference that when you allow for need to contain all core elements that find a God of War game. She and Kratos can hit hard and take hits on top of priorities. That's fair. I like that she plays very different to Kratos. I like that she's more agile and that Kratos is like fucking hits like a brick. I like that a lot. Yeah, fluidity of the Greek era, the Norse era approach world. I like that. This is good footsteps as well in the right direction for the next mainline God of War game. That's good. Set down for an interview. I'll take that interview later. Yeah. Forefront. Person whose legacy was beloved in the mind of many. Set the stage. Wait, turn off life the gods. This is really cool. I'm super interested who these 2 are, though. I'm super interested. Haunted by prophecy of demise. We exploit answers what happens to gods when they die. I really like this. I really like this. I'll take stories about creators, but I think for us we'll take a chance to talk about someone else from the beginning. Okay. Never ends a place at a point of where... Okay. Everyone is a birthplace and endpoint to which all magic returns, a transcendent form for which we've come known, which gods and creatures from different mythologies come through, not always in harmonious coexistence. That's really cool. That's actually a really smart way of working around not having to do a pantheon for each of them. That's smart. Gods. Yeah, okay. A brief look at gods will encounter... Oh, so this is them. Okay, so... Okay, I thought it was referring to segment as someone else. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, what the fuck is that? What is that? That's massive. No one uncovered the hidden mysteries from the truth of every Wen through her journey. If there's any on the way home. Party. I mean, it's great casting. Great casting. Great casting. Okay, this is really cool. As the golden hand of the Yotmars, it was from likes before. Yeah, we knew this. We're getting a bit of comment fantasy. Classic DNA of Greek God of era. This is also a really good sign as well, and probably what we might get in the God of War reboot. Will feel fresh yet familiar to fans of the series. That's really good. My following fame around find a hyper responsiveness to a combat. Okay, that's good. Her ability like offensive dimensions. Yeah, those fucking jump kicks are really cool. You can taste what him scratching the surface so much more. Oh dude, I cannot wait. Legendary stores for legendary warrior. This is so cool. As previous unadvised, the stranger upon her she earns the trust of the guardian sword Rue enough to use the sword. What is Rue? Rue legendary sword. Excalibur? Oh, thank you very much for the 25 knock, Elfstar. Chaos, I get it. Laufey is simply her. Yeah, dude, I really love that they've taken influence from the Greek games for this. Rue's the ribbon, not on the sword. Rue the ribbon? There's clearly more going on with the blade. Essential speed control. My question is, because I'm not being able to find anything, is Rue even the... There must be ties to this 3 ribbons. There must be a real identity to the sword. Have access to powerful magic, so much so that even view them as one's great. I'm not, no fucking kidding. You literally punch someone's soul out their body. That is just crazy to me. Including ability to manipulate souls. Afterlife, PlayStation, greatly amplified. So I can gold palm strike from. Okay, that's cool. Back for more. Okay, there's quite a bit of information here. Has 3 ribbons tied to it. I'm just getting Excalibur, and I don't know Excalibur being infamous for being stuck in gelatin. I have so many questions, guys. I'm so excited to cover this. You can expect content for this on the channel moving forward. You know what? That's what this weekend's episode's gonna be. It's gonna be a History of Fae episode. I've had that one in the pipeline for a very long time. I have so many questions, and this is really cool. He's a cosmic cube on the Meet the Cast. Oh, God, I can't tell if half it's real, half it's a meme, but I can see him saying that. Cast on PlayStation has a lot more depth. They're playing like a sort of Destiny Scarlet. Huh. That's cool. I like a lot of this. I like this premise. This is super cool. I just have so many questions now. I have so many questions. Because if this is this the afterlife to all gods? Because it's actually really possible if that is the case, then we could encounter some of the Greek gods. We may run into a lot of those people again. But the gateway's been locked off, but I just have so many questions. Of half full of ribbons and the half bind dark energy. Ooh, let me. Priestess of Hathor. Ancient Egypt dedicated to God, love, music. Yeah, that takes a lot of it. Should a hair bind evil, give protection, whereas will bind dark energies and nasty thoughts that get sent to them. That's really cool. Huh, that's really neat. Thank you very much, Bokaj. I'm definitely going to be taking that into consideration. I have a lot of homework, and I think I'm going to have to learn 2 new pantheons. Faye fighting Athena and a boss. Oh, dude, that'd be fucking sick. Seems like Streets of Rage getting an adaptation. What an adaptation. Princess of Hathor. That's really cool. I have so many questions. I have so many thoughts. Thank you again for your input, by the way, guys. This has been super cool. Super fucking cool. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna have to finish my what was it? I need to finish my Fujin video tonight. That way it's ready to go up for Thursday, and then I'm going to try and put out this video. Well, I'll make a video for tomorrow morning to try and push out tomorrow evening. But this is crazy. We've only seen 2 pantheons. That is wild. This is a really smart workaround of having to give every single like pantheon their own set of games. But like this is really cool. I just have so many questions. Like, how did she enter the realm of gods? What exactly was the sliver in her palm? Fuck. Because she never made a blood oath or whatever with, like, Kratos. Like, she never slashed her hand open. Where did the sliver come from? Did Kratos give it to her? Maybe it was a Greek tradition. I have so many questions. So many questions. Were you guys able to pick up on anything else? Because I'm going to leave in a bit so I can finish the video, so I can start working on this video. Well, thank you again for the input, guys. This has been a super fun stream, might I also add. But holy moly, like the brain is going right now, and I have a lot of thoughts. But that's so cool, dude. That is so cool. Holy shit. I can't believe we finally got a God of War. Well, a new God of War. Alright. If that so is the case, I'm gonna wrap things up for now, guys. Thank you very much for coming by. Super appreciate the love and support. Bear in mind, again, I have the schedule kind of in the channel schedule and comments right now. We will be back on the Friday to restream the Summer Games Fest. And then on the Sunday, we will have another stream. I'm going to try and get this Laufey video out by tomorrow. You'll also have a Fujin video out by Thursday. And then once those are done, if I can squeeze out one tomorrow, I'm going to get the History of Faye video done by basically ASAP. Until the next one, everyone, please take care. I'll hopefully catch you in the next one. I got a lot to say, and I got a lot to learn, and I got a lot to break down. But until that one, man, take care, everyone.